Zippity bitty bobbity zippity bobbity zippity bobbity zippity bobbity zippity whoa. Sing shit whoa. Happy Saturday night, man. Yes, sir. ESMR hour is in full effect tonight. It's your man, Young to the Bow. Big Bow's in the building, man. We got lots of music coming up tonight. Your boy's tired. I'm digging deep in my soul right now. I got no energy, man. Just coached like 3 games in a row. Want to go to sleep for the next 5 years. But regardless of all that, we're gonna keep it on. I can't get into my chat here, so I want to drop this. Well, that's not fair. What's going on with that? I don't like that. This isn't good. I can't see my chat joint right now. I want to drop this in here. I'm gonna refresh the page. Maybe that'll help. Maybe it won't. We'll find out. Good show coming at you tonight, man. We got the homie Lost Legacy, who just dropped off his newest EP, the Lost Legacy EP. That's dropping. Dropped the other night, I think, and we'll be rolling on that tonight. Damn, I can't get into the chat. What is this? I can't see it either. Let's see if I pop it out. See if that does anything different. Oh, there it is. Velvet's in the bill. Still's in the bill. All right. I had to pop it out on a different thread, so that's going to make this immensely more difficult than I'd like to. Thanks for hitting that like button. Lost Legacy just pinned that joint. I can't see the chat where I want. This is awkward. I don't like this. Happy Saturday, though, man. Hope y'all are having a good night, man. Lots of music coming tonight. The Lost Legacy EP is the tape of the night. Velvet's in the bill. He sent me some earlier. We're gonna have some Velvet popping off. Gonna get the messaging going. Get some people in the thread to enjoy this. We're starting off the night with my man IB Jeezy. I did a remix for IB Jeezy recently, and it hasn't come out yet. I think I need to rap the verse. I think I need to lay it down again. But this joint is called Elements. Starting off with a nice beat. I'm in freestyle. I'm in a good mood. Tired, but I'm in a great mood. Let's get into this joint. The first joint of the night, the homie IB Jeezy. Happy Saturday night. This is Elements.
I'm willing to die for this shit. I done cried for this shit. Might take a ride for this shit. Put the Bible down and go out for a knife for this shit. DOT, my enemy, won't catch a vibe for this shit.
I guess this is K-Dot on an IB Jeezy beat. I didn't get a lot of background on this, man. My man IB Jeezy didn't really lace me with a lot of background for what was happening, so that's problematic. But nonetheless, let's keep it rolling.
Hey, I've been stumped out in front of my mama. My daddy commissary made it to commas. Bitch, all my grandma's dead, so ain't nobody praying for me. I'm on your head. Aye. 30 millions later, know the feds watching. Auntie on my telegram like be cautious. I be hanging out at Thames, I be on Stockton. I don't do it for the gram, I do it for Compton. I'm willing to die for this shit, nigga. I take your fucking life for this shit, nigga. We ain't going back to broke, family selling dope. That's why you ninny ass rap niggas better know.
I heard this recently. I don't know if this is off of K-Dot's new album or not. Have y'all heard K-Dot's new album? What do you think about it? I've listened to the first like 5 or 6 songs, and it's got a lot of really impactful music on it, man. It's really got a lot of depth to it. I'm not the biggest K-Dot fan. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not the hugest K-Dot fan, but he packs a punch.
If I gotta slap a pussy ass nigga, I'ma make it look sexy.
Oh yeah, I did listen to this recently. That's funny.
Gotta go hard on the bitch,
I'ma make it look sexy.
I pull up, hop out, her out, made it.
This is cold though. You right, Velvet. This is cold.
Nah, I'm allergic to a bitch nigga, ayy. An imaginary rich nigga, ayy. 7 figures.
Honestly, this goes harder than the beat that he has on the album. Cause this is off of Damn. This is better. This is a better beat than the Damn beat.
Slimmer than my bitch figure, ayy. Going digital and physical on all y'all, ayy. Bunch of criminals and money in my phone calls, ayy. We okay, we let the A1 fly.
I like this.
Same G5.
Yeah.
Drinking for me heavy cause I go,
yeah.
Oh, yeah. They never been ready, yeah, I know,
yeah.
The game spread across the flow,
yeah.
Yeah, I'm fucking with the flow,
yeah.
Years in the making, they don't try mistake it. I got them by a landslide, we talk about races. You know there's never be a tie, just look at they laces. You know careers take off, just gotta be patient. That's the only logic, fake my death.
This is hard though.
If I gotta slap a pussy ass nigga,
I'ma make it look sexy. Woo, woo.
If I gotta go hard on the bitch,
I'ma I'ma make it look sexy. That's facts though.
Hey, pull up,
Where's IBGZ at? This is cold. They won't take me out my element.
Damn if I do. Damn us all if you want.
Yeah.
Damn, it's a goddamn shame. You ain't front line, get out the goddamn way. Niggas thought they wasn't gon' see me, huh? Niggas thought they came down real life is the same life they see on TV, huh? Niggas wanna flex on me and be in LA for free, huh? Next time they hit the 10 freeway, we need receipt, huh? Most of y'all ain't real. Most of y'all go squeal. Most of y'all just envy, but jealousy get you killed. Most of y'all throw rocks and try to hide your hand. Just say his name and I promise that you'll see Candyman. Because it's all in
Hey, this is super hard. Big shouts to IBGZ. IBGZ. This is hard, man. This is hard, bro.
Last OP I tried to lift the black artist, but it's a difference between black artists and whack artists.
Yeah. That joint was jamming right there, man. That was jamming right there. That's an old man thing to say. That was jamming, bro. Nah, that was lit though. That was hard. I mean, whatever the common youthful phrase for it is, that's what that was. That was aggressive. They won't take, man, IBGZ. I'm gonna go. You know, I didn't listen hard enough to the mix, man, but I loved it. I'm gonna go 97 on that. That was sexy. I'm gonna make it look sexy. Yeah, man. I like what you did there, IBGZ. The beat, the violin is, I think, what really set it off. The violin is what really like that was something for my soul right there. Big shouts to the homie IBGZ. Kendrick dropped his new album. I didn't listen to it cover to cover. The homie Prophet. Big shouts to Prophet. He just mixed a new song for me. I think I'm gonna add a female vocal to the song Prophet. I don't know if you're paying attention, if you're listening, but I think I gotta add a female vocal to that joint. Yeah, Kendrick. So I didn't listen to the whole thing, man. He's got some potent bars on there, though, man. Right now, my favorite is Father Time, which was kind of an exposition about, you know, his relationship to his dad and how these different things his dad taught him have been instilled upon him throughout his life. And it was poignant, man. It was very poignant. I like poignant music. Now, look, Kendrick is the type of dude to me, like, so I realized as an artist, as a person that listens to a lot of music, I'm the type of guy that I like finding distinctive voices. Mac Miller had a distinctive voice. Jay-Z had a distinct, like, your voice has to be kind of distinctive for me to really rock with you. I've noticed that about myself. And Kendrick's nasaliness isn't something that I naturally move toward. It's not something that I naturally gravitate toward. But I do like Kendrick's music for the depth that it has. I think it's hard to be a deep artist in the game nowadays. It's hard to like really, cause a lot of the music that you get is just like, it's like, you know, fatty music. It's like listening to Wendy's playlist. You know, it's a lot of basic music. So Kendrick gets down in the cuts and the grooves, gets into your soul a little bit. And for me personally, sometimes I want the fatty burger. I don't always want the lean beef. And that's what Kendrick is. Kendrick is lean beef. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes I need a little bit more fattiness to my food. So I can't always rock with a Kendrick. But he's potent as they come. Let's get into this next one, man. Shout out to the homie Solar Tech. We did a joint with Solar Tech and the homie Unorthodox, I believe. The homies out of Tucson. Them dudes go hard, man. They're just a spitting ability is dope. And they had this one song. I can't remember the name of it, but it was hard, man. So this is Solar Tech, part of that duo right there. Cheat Code. Let's check it out.
You're alright. Okay. Up, down, left, right. That's a cheat code. Who's that? That's me.
Up, down.
Guy Brian, Puerto Rico. What will I find? I'm going deep though.
I like this.
I'm getting steep though. I'm up all night. That's no sleep though. Gotta come fly. We can go to Rio. Up, down, left, right. That's a cheat code. That's a cheat code. It ain't easy though. The easiest though. Kinda cheesy though. I got the talent and you've been off balance. Top corner like Hallen, on your television like Fallon. The lean, I need a gallon. I'm a motherfucking stallion. Pull up in an Audi, that's foreign. Diamonds come from Saudi, they foreign. I don't fucking parties, that's boring.
So this is very SoundCloud rapper-esque right here. This is very SoundCloud rapper-esque to me. It's not, you know, it's not like sonically super out there in a different way. It's very cloudy. It's very SoundCloud rapper-ish. But I don't know. It has a redeemable quality that I like.
In my sleep, I'm snoring. Nicotine in my blood, very clean in my cup. I don't give no fucks, I'ma just pull up. Trying to get my money up, working hard till the sun's up. Summer shit with the sunbars, hoarding shit like bombas. Think shit they mom bars, pull up in the Hummer now. It's the summer now, fun, we ain't never running out. Pull the gun and they running now.
All right, so we getting a little boring with the content-wise. Also, the high pitch of your voice is starting to wear on me a little bit. It was cool in the first verse. We needed to switch up. We needed to change up. It's very sticky. It's the same, man. We need to change it up a little bit. See, I like that right there. So we got a little. So we did get the change up, but it came a little later. This whole what was this? Probably like 12 bars in here. I fell asleep a little bit on those, but now I like how you picked it back up though. I like that. See, that's a good change up. Nice vocalization right there too. The vocals is nice right there. Yeah.
Up, down, left, right. That's a cheek.
I like the hook.
That's Nico. Shout out my guy Brian. Puerto Rico. What will I find? I'm going deep though. The hills I climb are getting steep though. I'm up all night. That's no sleep though. Got a gun to fly. We can go to Rio. Up, down, left, right. That's a cheat code.
That's a cheat code.
Easy though.
Yeah.
Easy though. Kinda cheesy though. But it's easy for me. I got the talent and you've been off balance. Top corner like Halland. On your television like Fallon.
On your television like Fallon.
I'm a motherfucking stallion.
I didn't mind that, man. I didn't mind that. So I'll be honest. I keep it $150 with y'all as per the usual. I didn't love it. It wasn't over the top great, but it did have this redeemable fun quality to it that I appreciated. You know, like you gotta have an aspect of fun, man. So it definitely had the fun. It was light, it was airy. I didn't think the content was all that great. I mean, you're not getting Picasso's out here as far as the content goes, but it's a good time, man. I enjoyed it. I could see bopping my head to that at a party. Up, down, left, right. That's a cheat code. I enjoyed the hook. I'm gonna go ahead, drop this homie off right here with like a. I think about an 84, 85. It's a good song, man. You can't knock a good song. It was a good song. It felt good in my soul. I had no problem with it. I thought that second verse was very boring though. You know, it wasn't a lot of pizzazz, wasn't a lot of pop on that second verse. It really didn't hit like I thought it probably could have. But outside of that, man, I thought overall it was a nice little bop. It was a little ditty, nice little ditty, enjoyable. That was the homie Solar Tech, up, right, left, down. That's a cheat code. I actually kind of like it the more I think about it. It's in that 83 to 86 range for sure. I liked it, man. I did enjoy it. Let's get into this next one. We're also kicking off that Lost Legacy EP tonight. Big shouts to the homie Lost Legacy. We will be spinning that joint for him tonight. And I'm excited about that. He actually has 5 songs. He has a new single, and then he's got the 4-track EP we're going to be playing tonight. But let's get into this next one right now with the homie No Love KJ. Big shouts, No Love KJ, +8, gang all day. I rock heavy with them folks, man. It's not a joke. Let's get into this next one. The name of this one is Player. We got it downloaded. Let's get it cracking.
GC made another one. I told you to stay.
Ooh.
Come here just
Ooh.
You've been dodging calls all day.
Hit that like button. You just joining us, man. Demi guys in the bill. What's up, cuz? Legacy, what up, bro? Yeah.
Get on stage. Friends talk about me, what they gotta say. Chillin' with Jose, Quavo, and Reefer. Talking my ear.
Chillin' with Jose, Cuervo, and Reefer. I like that. I like that. Super Bird, what is happening with you? I like that. Chillin' with Jose, Cuervo, and Reefer.
Fucking with a player.
No love, KJ.
When I get on stage, friends talk about me, what they gotta say.
Yeah.
Chillin' with Jose, Quavo, and Reefer. Talking my ear, and they say I don't need her. She wants me, I don't want you, baby. I'ma keep it honest, I don't want you waiting. This a life I chose, make me hella paper. Stick to the streets and I stick to the code. Want me to come over, but I'm busy doing shows. Come in that pussy and I'm back on the road. Chicago, my city, shout out. You already know.
I like this. Chicago, my city, man. Shout to my bros. Chicago, my city, man. Shout to my bros. Yeah, I'm digging that, man. I'm digging this one, KJ. I'm liking this one. Chicago, my city, man. Shout to my bros.
I told you to stay up.
Hey.
Come here just to play.
This hook is fire, though.
All day,
What up?
You know you was fucking with a player.
With a, yeah.
Did it come here just to play?
I ain't come to play, girl.
Calls all day,
Yeah.
You know you was fucking with a player.
With a player, though.
And I'm telling, red flags know you ain't the one. Now you're playing games with
Woo-hoo-hoo.
no mind. And I would never chase, never run.
This is hot.
Stay happy when you're gone. I know my heart won't
FF from the 6.
my own say, my soul, my time won't be in vain. Said that I want you to stay, don't want you to go. Mama said don't love a hoe, but
Don't love no hoes.
different. What I said and I meant it.
Is that the homie Never?
Didn't come here just to play. You've been dodging calls.
This song is hot, man. What y'all think of this joint, man?
With
a player, though. Yeah. Stay, baby.
Come here just to play.
This is hot.
You've been dodging calls all day. You know you
I like this, KJ. Yeah. Stay. Oh, yeah. I like that, man. That's hard, man. That's the homie No Love KJ, Chicago Zone, plus A1 game. I think did you have Never on the second verse on there? That was fire, man. That was stay. I like that shit, man. I want to play that again. That's hot. That's hot right there. Big shouts to the homie No Love KJ, man. The plus A1 game. I gotta go, man. I gotta go like 97 on that one. I like that a lot, bro. That was fantastic. Big shouts to the homie No Love KJ, man. God, dog. Stay messing with a player. I was into that. Man, how y'all doing on this Saturday night, man? It's your homie Bo. We are back. ESMR hours in full effect. I'm worn out, man. We had three games today, man. I coached softball and basketball, and I'm annihilated, man. But I'm happy to be here tonight, man. Big shouts to Dr. Dre. Dr. Dre donated $10 million to the Compton Performing Arts Center. I think that's dope, man. I just want to speak on that real brief. Like, that's cool. I want to get to the position where I can give somebody $10 million, or a school or a person or an entity $10 million. That's big money, man. I'm trying to live my life like that. At some point, it's coming. I don't know when, but I'm ready for it. Let's keep things rolling. Let's get to this Lost Legacy joint, man. Lost Legacy dropped off his new EP. And I'm very thrilled to be able to present it for you lovely people. Also, so Kendrick just dropped. Like I said, I listened to 6 songs off the new Kendrick album. I think I got through, what's the one that's queued up in my joint right now? What is it? It was queued up. I messed it all up. I listened to it recently. I think I got through Father Time and the one after Father Time, which is like Rich Soul or Rich Something. That's hard. That was a hard song too. I like the album so far. I'm not the biggest Kendrick fan. And I understand what he is to hip-hop, and I understand the purity that he raps with and the technicality he raps with. I mean, dude is, like, otherworldly. But I'm not his music doesn't interest me as much as it should, I'll be honest. And I think it's the age in me, bro. I just don't. I grew up on Eminem, so when Eminem used to put the lyrics in his CDs, I thought that was dope. I'd be like, oh my God, and I'd read the lyrics, and you know what I mean? But now, at 35, about to be 36 in a month, I'm not reading anything. I'm like, I don't even want to pretend to try to read stuff. It's too much energy right now. So I think that's part of the generational gap I have with Kendrick. I think I just am at a different stage in my life. But so far, it sounds like a great album. It really does. I'm only probably a fourth of the way through it, you know. So I'm about 6 songs in. I think there's 24 altogether. So get this Lost Legacy joint. I also want to talk about the Jack Harlow album. I don't know if y'all listened to that album. But I got through 4 songs on that album, and I was like, this is not great. Although the song he did with Drake is unbelievable. Let's get into this next one, man. The Lost Legacy EP. That's our artist of the night, feature artist, my man, Lost Legacy. I pinned his album above the new EP. Let's get into this first one. This is brand new.
Yeah.
That second verse did go crazy. Hit that like button. What up, though? Yeah, that second verse on on Father Time was nuts.
New whip, got a squad just to get in that bitch. I can't even get in. Niggas sending me threats, got gang in the cut. They just mad they can't get in.
Okay.
Brand new bitch, I be lying if I say she ain't better than the ones I've been in. If fuck niggas love acting brand new when they see the brand new life I'm living. Brand new whip, got a squad just to get in that bitch. I can't even get in. Pussy niggas sending me threats, got gang in the cut. They just mad they can't get in. Brand new bitch, I be lying if I say she ain't better than the ones I've been in. If fuck niggas love acting brand new when they see the brand new life I'm living. Brand new nigga ain't no stopping me. Money coming monopoly. I know they upset when they peep out, they follow me. Been dealing with some stress, but no, that shit ain't a part of me. I've been through it all. Bitches plotting and no friends been crossing me. They just wanna see me out falling for the hoes, never switching on the bros. But some niggas been testing my patience.
His voice sounds really nasally. I think the mix on this is a little questionable on his vocals specifically. I love how he's riding it. He's riding the beat, man. Lost Legacy is dope. The homie's dope. The homie's dope. I remember he dropped off his last joint, and I just remember going, oh, this dude has it. He definitely, like, his ability to ride the beat, his ability to create hooks is pretty high level. I do think the mix on this is a tad nasally, though.
Niggas know we living by the code. That before the sign, if they start wrong, no, we might take them. Brand new whip, straight gas, no breaking, feeling like it's about time. Nigga know he lying if he say I ain't about mine. Niggas been dissing, gotta empty the whole 9. Flatlining niggas.
Gotta empty the whole 9.
The crossfire, big die, told me let it loose so they all fry. Straight out the gold mine, put the city on the wave, ride that shit till they all fry. Now dancing the whip, skirt down to 5 bands on my wrist, they ain't know I was a man. Talk down, man, that nigga tripping, I ain't even spit the band on the hip, but ran through his shit, niggas let her talk shit, chopsticks, throwing hands in this bitch, know they mad, they ain't playing for the shit, oh yeah. Brand new whip, got a squad just to get in that bitch.
That was nasty.
Get in. Pussy niggas sending me threats, got gang in the cut, they just mad they can't get in, yeah. Brand new bitch, I be lying if I say she ain't better than the ones I've been in. If fuck niggas love acting brand new when they see the brand.
Let's take a quick pause. I really like the wordplay and the way he was kind of switching up his flow. He was very dynamic with the flow. The mix is the problem, says Demi. My man FF said he's too monotone with no energy or emotion. I don't have a problem with that on this song. Not yet, anyway. That hasn't become a problem with me because of the wordplay and because of the way he's switching his flows. If he wasn't as dynamic with the flow, I would agree with that. But I think he's been very dynamic with the flows. The flows have not been stagnant. You know, like in a space where he could probably get pretty stagnant, he hasn't been stagnant.
Sending me threats, got gang in the cut, they just mad they can't get in. Yeah. Brand new bitch, I be lying if I say she ain't better than the ones I've been in. If fuck niggas love acting brand new when they see the brand new life I'm living. Yeah. Brand new whip, got a squad just to get in that bitch, I can't even get in. Pussy niggas sending me threats, got gang in the cut, they just mad they can't get in. Brand new bitch, I be lying if I say she ain't better than the ones I've been in. If fuck niggas love acting brand new when they see the brand new life I'm living. Yeah.
That was the first joint off this new Lost Legacy EP. I am a little curious as to why you didn't give it a name. Lost, like why you didn't name the EP, you know. So FF mentioned some monotoneness. I could see that a little bit. I do think that it wasn't as spicy from a vocal standpoint. The vocal itself was stagnant. The bars weren't though. The mix of flows wasn't though. That was actually fairly spicy to me. I can see, you know, the hook did sound a lot like the raps, and there wasn't a lot of variation vocally. So I do agree with that aspect of it. I like the song though. I think I gotta go to 90 with it. I don't think it was anything to really jump me off and to really be like, it wasn't something to be crazy excited about. And I think that's you know, as far as an artist like Lost Legacy, like, you have the ability to make music that's a little bit above that. So I think it was a 90, but I think your range is more 92 to 94. So I think you came in a little below what you're capable of on that one. And a lot of it was it was more energy. Yeah, more energy. I see that. B plus. I'm at a 90. I think me and Demi actually kind of settled in the same space, man. So y'all heard the Kendrick album. Let me get y'all thoughts on the Kendrick album. What do y'all think? Like I said, I also listened to some of that Jack Harlow. That song Jack Harlow has with Drake is nuts, though. That Churchill Down song, like lyrically, bar-wise, rhyme structure, that shit's crazy. So I want to get into more of this Kendrick. I'm probably listening to more of it. I usually listen to music when I'm working out. Like, that's my best. I've been sick the last 3 days, like violently ill, like puking, and like it's coming out of both ends, like ugly, dirty stuff. The last few days, it hasn't been great. So I've been sleeping a lot. And I've been, I haven't really had a chance to work out. Say all that to say I haven't been at the gym like I like to be, and so I have some catching up to do on the Kendrick album. What do y'all think? What are y'all favorite songs? Put me on the game if you would. I got a lot of these songs I downloaded earlier that I must have deleted or something by accident because I don't see them. So I'm gonna get caught up and get this next one played. Real brief life from the homie Wesley Saint. Got to get back into my email real quick. Yeah, I just but like I said, I'm not my Kendrick love isn't like, most people's. I think a lot of people like Kendrick more than I do. But I still appreciate what bro does. It's not, it's also not a hate thing. Like I get what we're getting when we get a new Kendrick joint. You know what I mean? Like the potency on the hip hop gang. Let's get into this next one, man. This is Wesley Saint. Name of this joint is Something.
Hey, yo, Ran, turn that up.
Hit that like button. You just joining us, man. Happy Saturday night. Thanks for rocking with your boy. You know what it is. It's tomorrow hour.
Yeah.
This is Wesley Saint. Name of this joint is Something.
I be talking loud when that shit come on for real. Old lady whispered in my ear. She said you can't have everything and something gotta give. And niggas dying every day. You know I gotta live in the world full of fake shit. I gotta keep it real. What's the deal? I ain't need nothing, man. I'm focused on the meal. And the scars run deep. It's so hard for me to heal. And I got shit to get. It's so hard for me to chill. And I'm solely independent. I ain't trying to get no deal. Food for thought, the label dog. Tell me what you fucking thought. Still push the buttons, pull the cords. I'm the fucking boss. Tell you about the wins, but I could tell you more about the luck. Niggas thought they on my trail. Fuck around, get triple cross. Fuck that humble shit, dog. That shit'll leave you underrated. Gotta name my price at first bite at the dinner table. That pain run deep, yeah. It's hard for me to manage, y'all. I just hit the stew, press the code and take my bandage, y'all. I just let my motion show, but you won't see a tip drop. All the way up in this shit, I know it ain't no getting out. I see you trying to stand out, I'm good, man, I'm fit now. When I drop, I don't miss. Tell me what it's hitting about. Took a few L's like Hill, man, I shook back. I'll be on the future, man, it's hard for me to look back. I'm running out of time, man, it's time to bring the hook back. I'm him, Wesley Saint, tell him that I'm still that.
What y'all think about this, man? What y'all think about this right here, man? Wesley Saint, Something. I like the energy of it. I like the pace. I like the emotion on it. It's a long break here between verses. Oh, is that it? Maybe that's it. He needs a feature on this.
Man, it's time to bring the hook back.
I liked it though, man. I didn't think the mix was that great. I thought the auto-tune, I can hear the auto-tune more than anything, and I thought that his vocals weren't. I think they were just a little low. They were a little below the beat. It was fun though for what it was. Nothing stuck out. Beat for that. Yeah, I kind of feel that. It was more mid-grade for sure, but it wasn't bad though. It definitely had the right kind of energy for me. Yeah, I think I'm at about an 85 with it, 84. It's probably an 84 because of the mix. 83, 84. It has a good vibe to it. It needs a feature. I would add a feature to it. I would clean up the mix a little bit. You just didn't sound confidently present in the mix. You sounded like the beat was on top of you just a little bit. But overall, I thought it was a fairly decent song, man. I'm going to go ahead and drop that joint off right there with 80. I'm going to go 84 on the joint. 83, 84. So my homie Demi says the ending of Kendrick's album was underwhelming, but that's obvious compared to the density of the first 2/3 of the album. That's a very great breakdown. It's too much work. I haven't been able to listen to the whole thing yet. It is a lot of work, man. Look, it's hard for me. I'm an old man, dog. Really, okay, I thought about this the other day. That's how you know you're getting old. I thought about this, like, 36, 150 years ago was fairly old, bro. Cause what is this? What is this like 2022, 150 years ago? We talk about 1877. I don't know. Don't ever mess with me in math. I'm a horrible mathematician. It's sometime in 1800s, right? 36 would have been fairly old, okay? And I know advances. I don't take the greatest care of myself. I take decent care of myself. I'm about a 50-50 in terms of how I treat my body. So you know, I think I'm a little further ahead than a lot of people think. I don't know. But I'm old. I have no patience to go and listen and read lyrics, and I want to, and I aspire to do that, but the reality of my life is I don't have the kind of time for it. Let's get to this next one. Lost Legacy. Spin a bag on it, though. I like the name of this one. I hope the track is fire. Lost Legacy is pinned above. Let's go. Lost Legacy. Spin a bag. About to spin a bag.
Hate it.
Make a nigga spin the bag on you, Make a nigga spin the bag on you, Going out and popping tags on you. This a cool living, hella bitches ain't had on me. Yeah, make a nigga spin the bag on you, Make a nigga spin the bag on you, Going out and popping tags on you.
Lost, this hook sounds lazy, bro.
Hella sauce, hella money in the bag, hold on. Old bitch, did me wrong, so sad, hold on. New bitch, coming home, she in the bag, hold on. Yeah, fresh off the job, give me head, yeah. 30 minutes and I'm in it, yeah. I ain't playing no games, yeah. Never chasing no bitch, yeah. Never fuck with no lane.
I like the flow switch up.
Switch lanes, hold on. Yeah. Steady grinding, I've been trying to make change for my niggas that was stuck in them chains, yeah. You been showing me a difference, yeah. I've been loving no hoes, yeah. You know how this shit goes. I was trying to deal with my lows. You made a way when I was back on road, hold on. Hella Vivi's got my neck looking frozen. All these women, you the one that chosen. I'm trying to get a piece of the potion. Lifestyle switch, bitches switched on me when I said it never changed. Price went up, but you still gon' leave till I'm on the better things. I ate you up, now you telling your friends we on a mission and we never gon' end. We running.
Alright, I gotta.
Yeah. Make a nigga spin the bag on you, Make a nigga spin the bag on you, Going out and popping tags on you.
So I gotta call you out a little bit, Lost Legacy. I gotta call you out a little bit, bro, because you're such a strong artist. Like, this song for you is super mid. The hook is meh. But you're such a talented artist vocally, and just the way you're able to manipulate your flows. Like, it's almost like having a bad team with one great player. What I want to see you do is work your way out of making mediocre songs. I think you're at the precipice. You remind me of Ash a lot. And big shouts to my brother Ash. He's not here tonight. He should be here tonight. I hit him up and be like, bro, what are you doing? But you remind me of my brother Ash a lot. Ash is one of the more talented artists to come through this stream. And like, he makes so much music that it's not always top tier. I need you to focus on making top tier music. Your flows are so great, and your ability to make some of these hooks is really solid. You got a pretty good mix on most of your music. You make constantly B plus A music, but now you gotta focus on just making it A music.
You're just a cool living, hella bitches in the pad on me, yeah. Make a nigga spin the bag on you, Make a nigga spin the bag on you, Going out and popping tags on you. Just a cool living, hella bitches in the pad on me, yeah.
That's the bro right there, Lost Legacy. Lost Legacy EP in full effect tonight, man. Big shouts to the homie. Like I said, man, I thought the hook was lazy. I thought the hook was meh. And that was one of the biggest issues with the song to me. The rapping was fire. It was obviously a song for the women. I don't feel like that's a good ladies song. You were going for a ladies song. It didn't work out like a ladies song to me. It didn't have enough. It wasn't like saccharine enough, and it also wasn't like poppy enough to be a chick song. I thought the hook was lazy. I thought the rapping was immaculate, though. You have this way of switching your flows. Your cadences are sharp. You know how to like get in and out of stuff. Like, you be like a really good running back who knows how to cut back. Like, you got a great cutback in your flow. It's very natural. LaDainian Tomlinson-esque. It's very natural. But the one thing I do think is, like, you have to start putting out the best of your music. And that's what I think is a little bit lacking here. I want the best that you have to offer. And I think you're giving me things that are kind of like, that's a throwaway to me, you know? So rating it out, it's still a fairly solid song. Though I'm still probably at an 86 with it. I mean, and that's what I'm saying. You're not in the area where you're making mid music when you need to be making your talent level. You know, you don't want to play down the things. I think that beat selection wasn't the greatest fit for you either. It was kind of empty. It was kind of boring beat wise, and so you pair yourself up with that, and it's just not. It didn't execute as it should have. Let's get into R&B vibes from my man FF from the 6'5". Campaign. This is an E minor. Let's check them out. I like the little mix up on the tag. That was dope. Felix. Big facts, Demi. I agree with that. This feels like a Kanye West type song. Feels like a Logic beat or a Token beat. Feels like a sad white rapper beat. That synth right there is aggressive. I can totally hear Drake on this. He'd be like, oh, I can hear Kanye on this too. It's very emotional though. That I think that's a synth right there. I think it's too much for me. It's too heavy. Velvet says it's uplifting. That's interesting. Rumors. That was homie FF from the 6'5". Big shouts to my bro and them. Campaign E minor. I think that was a synth that that was a little too much for me. And I rarely say things like that, but that was a little in my seems more sinister. Okay. Well, Demi likes the sinister. It was kind of sinister. I mean, I guess it depends on what you use. I can see Kid Cudi on that too. I think it's what you're using it for, because you know, if I was watching, I've been watching The Flash a lot. Has anyone watched The Flash? Is it just me? I really like that show. It's actually kind of sad because the acting on it is not great, but I'm into it. Anyway, yes, I could see it during like a big bad being introduced, like on the screen. It definitely has that kind of like, ooh, kind of last level boss kind of feel to it. So I can kind of see that. I think you're kind of winning me over on that after you said that, actually. I think it's like an 83 or 84 for me though. I wasn't as into it, but I could see a lot of uses for it. You know, I think from my own personal standpoint, it's like an 83, 84, but I think from a universal standpoint, it's probably close to an 88. Like, whereas it can be used in a lot of different ways. It's something you can sell. I can see you selling at the studios. But it was just a little too dark, and that, like I said, that synth was in my chest a lot. Big shouts to my man FF from the 6'5". Drop your scores for the homie. Demi, thanks for dropping your scores and keeping us on point here. Does anyone else like Jack Harlow, or is it just me? I'm just curious. If it's just me, then that's fine. I mean, I don't know that dude is that. It's so interesting when you find artists that you like, but you're not sure if they're good artists. Like, I don't know that Jack Harlow is actually a great artist, but he makes songs that I like, and I like listening to him rap. So, you know, I find it hard to figure that out. Like, am I actually into this artist, or what do I like about him? Sometimes I can't. I like his confidence for sure. I already had this open. I'm tripping. But you know, I question myself sometimes. Let's get to this next one, man. Homie Lost Legacy. This is Racks on it. So let's review so far. I liked Brand New. I thought Brand New was pretty fire. I thought the mix on it was a little iffy, just put a little bit of nasaliness to it. But, you know, if you fix up the mix on it, that's a pretty solid song. Spin a Bag was a miss to me. It felt like a throwaway. Let's see what Racks on it has to offer us. Let's check it out. Lost Legacy, Racks on it.
Yeah.
Jack Hawk. Like 2 Chainz. I feel that. You fuck with Jack? I feel that. I feel the 2 Chainz comparison. I think that's actually pretty accurate.
Dreams putting racks on it. Yeah. Level it up and put it. Yeah. Niggas fighting with a vision on it. Yeah. Big dreams putting racks on it. Yeah.
I think I might like this.
Level it up and put the pack on it. Yeah. Niggas fucking with the vision, all this designer on me, I'm dripping, and I put the VVS in my
I like the vocal though.
bitches, yeah. Big dreams putting racks on it, yeah. Leveled up and put the pack on it, yeah. Niggas fucking with the vision, all this designer on me, I'm dripping.
I like the singing though.
I watch this yeah. Grew from the trenches, I showed all my niggas how they can go run up a check and get back. Puffin' that gas, I should call rate them demons be chasing that shit, keeping me. Shot from my city, be damned if I never give back. Skirt down at 5 in the Rio, I do this shit for all them days I was whipping the flag.
Now this is what I'm talking about, Lost. This is that upper echelon right here. This is what I'm talking about. We got the pain on the hook. The vocal on the hook is therapeutic, man. You singing to me on it. That hook is nice. And then you spit. This is what I'm talking about. This is a single right here. I like this. This is what I'm talking about. We're going to start this joint over, man. I'm into this. I am into this. Let's go. I am into this. We're going to start this joint over. Yeah. I love that guitar, man. That's sexy. Yeah, I like this. Mr. Morel. Jack's album was trash, man. His album was hot garbage.
Big dreams putting racks on. Yeah.
I like this one, man. I like this one, man. Yeah. I do.
Niggas fighting with a vision.
Yeah. Lost Legacy.
Yeah. Mission fast. Leveled up and put the pack on it. Yeah. Niggas fucking with the vision, all this designer on me.
Yeah.
Yes, and my watches.
Yeah.
Big dreams putting racks on.
Woo.
Yeah. Leveled up and put the pack on it. Yeah. Niggas fucking with the vision, all this designer on me, I'm dripping. And I put the VVS in my watches, cop that Cartier for my bitches, yeah. Grew from the trenches, I showed all my niggas how they can go run up a check and get back. I guess I should call rate them demons be chasing blessed with the talent to go out and shot from my city, be damned if I never give back. Skirt down at 5 in the Rio, I do this shit for all them days. Get to the money, baby. As a real nigga, niggas
cooking
in the field with me. Get to the cheddar, fuck how you feel, nigga. Bitches hating, now they tryna build with me. Just cause cheddar don't mean you niggas gotta cross. Fuck on the baddest bitches, they be taking up space, I be digging them out like a floss. Like an iPhone on my game, got some clothes coming out of the dryer. All of these hoes in my bank keep her singing whenever I'm struggling, she sing like Mariah. In my pocket, I'm taking my throne and music, I promise my nigga I'll never get tired. Dreams putting racks on it.
704 Bronson, what up, dude? Woo! Woo, we cooking right now.
Niggas fucking with the vision, all this designer on me, I'm dripping. And I put the VVS in my watches, cop that Cartier for my bitches, yeah.
Yes.
Dreams putting racks on.
Yes.
Yeah. Leveled up and put the pack on.
Yes.
Yeah. Niggas fucking with
the vision on. Ooh, I like this.
VVS in my watches.
Let's go.
Cartier for my bitches, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Lost Legacy. Heavyweight on that one. Oh, that's nasty. That's the joint right there, man. That's the joint right there. That's aggressive. With the vision. That makes me wish I sang on that, man. Ugh. I was into that, man. Look.
This is fucking awesome.
That's the joint right there, man. I'm going to get that joint in 96. 97. That was hard, man. The emotions got to me. The singing. You had a very, very nice vocal. You didn't strain at all on the hook, man. Didn't feel rough. It's beautiful, man. It's beautiful music right there. The flows was nice. The content was nice. That's a nice song, man. That's your single right there. Big shouts. That's the homie Lost Legacy, man. That made me feel some type of way. That's what I'm talking about. 92 from Rumors. Yeah, that's the joint right there. That's a bop. It's a bop right there, as the kids would say. Man, that was hard, man. Big shouts to homie Lost Legacy. I pinned that joint up above. I like Brand New. I love Racks on it, man. Spin a Bag was man. Spin a Bag was man. So I saw this earlier, man. Hurt my heart, man. A woman is suing TikTok, a mother. I don't let my kids on TikTok. TikTok is dangerous, man. Social media in general is a very dangerous area for kids, man. I don't know. I kind of have an opinion, man. I don't know if this is popular or not. We'll talk more about this as the show goes on tonight, man. But I kind of feel like kids shouldn't be on social media till 18. I'm really starting to feel like it's dangerous enough because all of the cyberbullying, the people dying, the kids doing these stupid challenges and dying. Last year, a woman's mother had her daughter rushed to the hospital after she tried the blackout challenge on TikTok, where a person chokes themselves out till they pass out, and she died. 10-year-old girl. So the mom is suing TikTok, and it's kind of like, I don't want to be callous, man. I'm not a callous person, but like, it's a little tough with situations like that because ultimately it's up to you to pay attention, to see what they're doing. And like, I'm not always the best about monitoring my kids. I'm pretty good. I'm not perfect. So I say that with a very huge grain of salt. Like, I'm not trying to be insensitive. But you know, ultimately, like, you got to make sure they're not doing stupid things. So I'm actually going to have a talk with my kids. I'm like, while I'm saying this, let me go talk to my kids. Cause yeah, man, it's insane. Like, and I think my kids know well enough not to choke themselves out, but you got to check. Let's get into this next one, man. This is the homie Mellow D. He sent me this one. I don't know that I've done any of Melody's music before, so shouts to the homie for sending this through. Let's check it out. This is called Got 'Em Like.
I got 'em like Melody coming live from the mothership, all up on some other shit. Phone, I'm calling collect. I tell 'em Mr. Colorado need to send me a check so I can show the world how we intergalactic, how we stay so high that our pupils are backlit. More bounced than a mattress, repping the springs, no bling, but my flow might be changing.
More bounced than a mattress, repping the springs.
They ready for real, you sent the best to the west, they don't want nothing less. I had a breakthrough, thinking I can break through. When you're down here and you can spit, they gonna hate you, but now they like they step inside my brain to put them on this game, and now they like I'm out here on this grind. You see, I ain't got time. I hit the crowd, they like I start my day with dabs. They say I need rehab, and it's got me like train wreck or purple Panamanian. I'm in the troposphere, sipping absinthe with the alien. Keep saying my name like they playing Bloody Mary, and I'm showing up to blow everything that's in the area. Wind me up, watch me go, watch me steal the show. I feel like I'm the great.
So we have a couple people that come through the thread, Outlaw and then the homie EB, that do this kind of deep-throated, deep-voiced music, and I always have such a hard time with it because I can see the value in it. It's very cowboy-esque. It's very like, it has its own lane. It has its own area. It's its own thing. But at the same time, like, I don't think there's a lot of people that are searching for it. I don't think there's a lot of people that are out there looking for this type of music. And I think it would be really dope in like a live in a bar acoustic kind of area. But I think on like musically listening to it as a single, it's hard to get into it. What do y'all think?
It's gonna shout until they know. Head low on my mission. I've been wishing I could blow. Now I'm about to hit the switch and I ain't stopping till I got 'em like. They step inside my brain to put them on this game, and now they like. I'm out here on this grind. See, I ain't got time. I hit the crowd. They like. I start my day with dabs. They say I need rehab, and it's got me like
What y'all think, man? That's the homie Melody. The name of the song was Got 'Em Like. What y'all think of that joint, man? Let me know what your feedback says. Hook, no, the hook wasn't great. The song overall wasn't great. I mean, I think more than anything, you get hit by that deep throatedness. You get that super deep tone in his voice, and it really didn't do much for me. I could see it being used. It is the introduction to like a drug rehab show. It felt kind of druggy. It felt kind of burnout, laying in a hallway, staring at the ceiling, kind of a feel to it, kind of like a burnt cigarette smell. And so that's something to be said. It could be sold probably. Somebody might buy it. But as a listen, as a frequent listen, I can't see myself going there with it. I'm probably at about a 78 with it. Drop your scores. I believe in so first of all, appreciate you, Demi. I think I'm decent with my kids, man. Honestly, you don't see the day-to-day, but I do love that you think that. So that's awesome. Social Darwinism, think people should be better parents before trying to make society as a whole. Social media ruined you, rumors. Interesting. I'd love to hear you expound on that. If you maybe don't have to give us a ton of feedback, but I'd just be interested to see why you think that it ruined you. At the same time, if you're going to be sheltered from it. Yeah, I can't keep my kids off it. I wouldn't keep my kids off it. I think that's stupid. I think that maybe it should be legally 18, but I wouldn't keep my kids off of it because I think you're right. You can't. The more you try to hide your kids from, the more they find. And then they don't know how to handle things when they find it. And my thing is, I've always tried to put my kids on game honestly. Because, like, the one thing I think my parents could have done a better job was just being real. Like, hey, I don't like you right now, Or, hey, I have to go to work for you all day long. I don't want to talk to you at the moment, okay? A lot. Because you do so much stuff that they can't understand and you can never be honest with them about it. And I feel like sometimes being honest with them will help them actually understand what you're going through. But, I pick and choose. I don't go crazy. We'll talk more about this after the next joint from my homie Lost Legacy. Got the joint pinned up above. So I like brand new. I like racks on it. Spin a bag was meant. Let's see how we finish the tape off. We've also got another track from Lost Legacy. He's got a single out right now called Doubted Me. We'll be playing that shortly as well. This is the homie Lost Legacy off his new EP, Lost Legacy EP. This is The Race.
Five times in that real, I did the race, yeah. 5 times in that real, I did the race, yeah. Gang business, niggas mad cause we made it. 5 times in that real, I pressed the gas, bitch, I'm faded. 5 times in that real, I did the race, yeah. 5 times in that real, I did the race, yeah. Gang business, niggas mad cause we made it. 5 times in that real, I pressed the gas, bitch, I'm faded. Yeah, hold on, yeah. Dealing with snakes, I cut off some friends, I gave them the base and did it again. We all in a race to get to these ends, yeah. I made it up.
All right, so Lost. I've listened to what, 40 something seconds of this song, and I can already tell this is a miss. I need you to have the same ear that I have, because you're a fantastic artist, man. But I can tell you already this song is a miss. And part of the reason why is just because it's a lot of filler. I mean, I'm going to go back to the beginning of this song. But you wasted like 20, 30 seconds of the song with a lot of filler. And now I'm already kind of bored, but Dollar General Nav vibe. I agree with that. It's a lot of filling space in here. I don't like it. Let's start it over. It's a lot of space filling in here. Like even this right here. Let's go.
5 times in that real, I did the race, yeah. 5 times in that real, I did the race, yeah. Gang business, niggas mad cause we made it. 5 times in that real, I pressed the gas, bitch, I'm faded. 5 times in that real, I did the race, yeah.
Hook is okay.
5 times in that real,
I ain't mad at it. I don't love it.
Yeah. Gang business, niggas mad cause we made it. 5 times in that real, I pressed the gas, bitch, I'm faded. Yeah, hold on, yeah. Dealing with snakes, I cut off some friends, I gave them the base and did it again. We all in a race to get to these ends, yeah. I made it a point to put off on my kin. I need a location, you dropping the.
So the mix is bad. I can't hear you clearly. And honestly, after the hook, I'm not that interested, man. The hook was okay, but like it took so long to get to the start of the verse. Now we're at the start of the verse, and it just makes me want to shrug my shoulders.
And a nigga was like, and we ready to spin. Lights off in the whip, mask on with the drip. Bitch, I'm faded. Nigga switch on the clip, blast off from the hip. He gon' face it, 6 bands on the dash. With my shit, I might crash. These nigga basic, talking shit, I might spaz. Gotta get in my bag. Talking that cash and get put on rotation. All of my shooters came out of that basement, handling business and whipping the pot. Mouth closed when it come to them cases. Niggas be talking about when I'ma drop, but I've been living in this feeling amazing. Top flow, I can say that I made it. Game business, nigga, you ain't related. 5 times in that real, I did the race, yeah, yeah. 5 times in that real, I did the race, yeah, yeah. Gang business, niggas mad cause we made it. 5 times in that real, I pressed it.
This is another throwaway for me.
5 times in that real, I did the race, yeah, yeah. 5 times in that real, I did the race, yeah, yeah. Gang business, niggas mad cause we made it. 5 times in that real, I pressed the gas, bitch, I'm faded.
I think my thing is lost, bro. I honestly, I need you to pick your singles better. Pick your song. So one thing about me, I don't drop a lot of music. I don't. Some of y'all have heard my features. Some of y'all have heard some of my singles. I don't put out a ton of music. I don't like just putting out music for music's sake, man. And I think this song is okay, but I think it's a throwaway. I think it's one of them songs that maybe you try to get big on TikTok. I don't know if it needs to go on a project. I thought Brand New and Racks on It were great tracks. I thought this wasn't mixed that well. The hook was okay, but wasn't especially interesting. The rapping wasn't at a level that you're capable of, and then the beat was, I think a couple of the beat selections haven't been great. So it's disjointed altogether, man. I think you maybe didn't even need to do this tape. I think you needed to put Racks on It out, and you needed to pump Racks on It for like 9 months. I think one thing I'm not great at, but I think that I've noticed a good artist or popular artists are great at is pumping songs for a long time. This just isn't. It was okay, So rating it out 83, 84. I think Brand New and Racks on It, I think is great. I don't. Shouts to my man C Murder in the building, brother, man. How are you, man? I need to give you a call soon. I miss you, bro. Yeah, it was mid. It was mid. It was. And the thing is Lost Legacy. You are a fantastic artist. We have some artists. I got a roster. I have it written down. Maybe one day I'll release it of people from this stream who have come through this stream over the years that I would sign to a deal. There's a number of them. You make that short list, but you gotta be more aggressive. EP was a show versatility. We're in the stew right now. I can't wait till you doubted me. Doubted me becoming shortly. No, and it was versatile, but it wasn't versatile in a good way. Just focus on what you're good at, bro. You make your painful hooks. The hooks that you drop with pain in them, you need to do those every day of the week. And then you need to pick better beats. Your beats have to be exciting. I want exciting beats from you. You're a dynamic artist. Don't pick stagnant beats to make songs to. So that's my thing, man. Overall, for these 4 songs right here and this Lost Legacy EP, I would go 87, 88. I think Brand New is dope. I think Racks on It is a fantastic song. I just think that, don't show versatility. Do what you do best. Focus on what you do great and don't worry about the rest of it. Focus on what you're great at and don't worry about the rest of it. You don't need to show versatility. Just give us good songs that people like. We don't have to be versatile as artists. I'm good at aggressive rap. That's what I do. I'm an aggressive rapper. I'm an aggressive person. I'm always thinking of how I can get better, get stronger, get faster, and get the next thing. That's how my mind works. I'm always moving forward. That's how I rap. My raps are aggressive, hard, frustrated. So if you're good at bringing pain through your vocals, then that's what you should be focused on. We don't have to show versatility. Why? The world doesn't want versatility. We don't. We want you to be good at something, and we want to expect it from you every time. So give the people what they want, man. That's my thoughts on the whole thing. I ain't mad at you, for doing what you're doing. I think you should continue to make versatile songs, but unless you're giving dynamic versatility where you're good at a lot of stuff, do what you do best. Most people are only good at 1 or 2 things. Just do those things and make a lot of money doing them. Let's get to this next. So this is not hip-hop right here. This is something totally different. I've been getting some emails to my Ymail address that's linked to my YouTube from different artists hitting me up that I've been missing. So this is one of the ones I missed. This is Two Faces from Valerie's. This is a little hyper pop, I believe. Let's check it out.
Without collective bargains, the rhetoric is only jargon. I'm like, nah, still right across.
That's not the song. That's not the song. My bad.
My thoughts are often confused. It's scary to believe in it, but everyone is right his way. Need to stop for anything. Or be both sides of yourself. Your demon knows everything. Stay, 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 stay. On the light face and you feel it's a face. It doesn't need sincerity. There's absolutely to do.
This ain't bad, man.
Give my love, forgive my love. On the light face and you feel it's a face. It doesn't.
This has an 80s vibe to it, man. I feel like I need some neon lights behind me. Maybe do some dancing, some I don't know. This has like a discotheque kind of feel to me.
Need sincerity. There's absolutely do you believe? Forgive my love, forgive my love.
I like it though.
One more is red.
It has 80s movie written all over it though. Like this is totally at the end of an 80s movie, like for real.
Don't give up hope. That best is yet to come. Need to stop for anything.
It reminds me of Cher.
Or be both sides of yourself. Your demon knows everything. Stay, 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 stay. Two faces, two faces, two faces, two faces. On the light face and you feel it's a face. It doesn't need sincerity. There's absolutely do you believe? Forgive my love, forgive my love. On the light face and you feel it's a face. It doesn't need sincerity.
I feel like this is like middle school dance. Like this is like skateland music or what are them skate places where you skate around and roller rink.
There's absolutely do you believe? Forgive my love, forgive my love. On the light face and you feel it's a face. It doesn't need sincerity. There's absolutely do you believe? Forgive my love, forgive my love. On the light face and you feel it's a face. It doesn't need
It's fun though.
sincerity. There's absolutely do you believe?
Forgive my love.
Forgive my
I kind of like it, man.
on the light face and you
I like the hook a lot.
It doesn't need sincerity. There's absolutely do you believe?
Forgive my love. Forgive my love. I kind of like it, bro.
And you feel it's a face. It doesn't need sincerity. There's
That's love, Lost. That's love, bro.
believe.
Forgive my love.
Forgive my love.
Hey, that was kind of fire low key, man. I ain't gonna lie. I kind of liked it. I thought the hook was great. Forgive my love. So I don't know if y'all watch Cobra Kai on Netflix. I watched Cobra Kai, and I feel like that was a Cobra Kai type song. It's a very 80s vibe to it. I feel like you got the poofed up hair with the colors and all that nonsense. You know, it felt very 80s. It was like nostalgic. I didn't even grow up in the 80s. I grew up in the 90s. I'm a 90s baby. I was born in the 80s. That's how it works. But yeah, man, this was fun. Yeah, I gotta agree with you, Demi. I think I'm gonna get this a 91. I loved it, man. I didn't. So outside of the hook, it didn't like the vocals outside of the hook were a little iffy to me. They sounded a little muted, and she didn't sound super confident until she hit the hook. Every time she she drove that hook hard. That hook was fantastic. I thought the other vocals outside of it were like, man. But forgive my lady, it just had that 80s vibe to it. Like I said, that's like a movie that came out in 1989 or something, 1986, the year I was born. Shout out to the old heads in the building, man. I'm getting old, man. I'm getting old. Getting old is weird. Getting old is weird, man. I don't recommend it. Stay young. Stay young forever, kids. Because once you get old, man. Oh, let's keep these rolling. We got Doubted Me on deck from the homie Lost Legacy. So I'm about to. It's gonna be a shorter stream tonight. It's gonna be one of the shortest streams in the history out there. I got a bunch of songs left in the inbox, I think, and then I've got a few left outside of that. But it's gonna be a quick one tonight. I'm tired, so it works out, man. Like I said, we had 3 games today, and I'm bushwhacked, if there was such a thing. Let's get into this next one, my homie Lost Legacy, man. You got a lot of talent, bro. I expect you to step your game up, man. I really do. This says a preview. That's gonna be problematic. I need more in the preview. Let's see what it does. Let's play it. See if we get cut off. Lost Legacy, Doubted Me. Forgive my love. Oh.
Yeah, hold on.
Okay.
Yeah, hold on. Fuck it, you doubted me. I took over this shit like a robbery. All of us came out the trenches in poverty. Hate on a nigga, you supposed to be proud of me. How you tell me you love me, you lied to me. Like you do in your raps, you be capping. I slid in that action, you wasn't 100, not even the fresh, and this shit getting tragic. Yeah, fuck it, you doubted me. I took over this shit like a robbery. All of us came out the trenches in poverty. Hate on a nigga, you supposed to be proud of me.
I like the hook a lot.
You love me, you lied to me. Like you do in your raps, you be capping. I slid in that action, you wasn't 100, not even the fresh, and this shit getting tragic. I've been fighting my way to the top of the get at that box, you want smoke to come get it. Had to tap in this shit, I ain't even on lock, cause these niggas won't taking me serious. Swear this shit can get bloody, they thought I would stop, I was locked in the pad.
So you need to be turned up just a little, man. You got so much gravelly pain in your voice, but it's really, this beat is loud, man. It sounds like it's the that J. Cole beat. I can't remember the name of the song. It might be Amari actually, but it sounds like it has part of that in it. But it's too loud. You're just being drowned out, man. I'm gonna play this again. I'm gonna start this in the beginning. It just I feel like you're being muted by the beat. It's just too aggressive.
Yeah, hold on. Yeah, hold on. Fuck it, you doubted me. I took over this shit like a robbery. All of us came out the trenches in poverty. Hate on a nigga, you supposed to be proud of me. How you tell me you love me, you lied to me. Like you do in your raps, you be capping. I slid in that action, you wasn't 100, not even the fresh, and this shit getting tragic. Yeah, fuck it, you doubted me. I took over this shit like a robbery. All of us came out the trenches in poverty. Hate on a nigga, you supposed to be proud of me. How you tell me you love me, you lied to me. Like you do in your raps, you be capping. I slid in that action, you wasn't 100, not even the fresh, and this shit getting tragic. I've been fighting my way to the top of the get at that box, you want smoke to come get it. Had to tap in this shit, I ain't even on lock, cause these niggas won't taking me serious. Swear this shit can get bloody, they thought I would stop, I was locked in the pad, I ain't talking about peers. This shit ain't no competition, niggas lacking, I flooded my wrist, this shit on my beard. It ain't hard, but ain't no one as hard as me. Put them on to the drip so they follow me. I was trapped in that cave, started carving my way, they throw shade and make faces like Halloween. Started talking my shit, it feel different, my chances was slimmer than food in the kitchen. We not known for that talking, we get the location, I promise we handling business. How you saying you showing me love when I ran up them digits, you wasn't even next to me. Funny how all them niggas I love in this shit cross me over, now they getting less of me. I can't fault to these niggas, but I fought a God, I was down and that man was just blessing me. Now I'm back on my feet, I've been chefing this heat up like Gordon, bitch, I got the recipe, niggas be hating, but fuck it, you doubted me. I took over this shit like a robbery, all of us came out the trenches in poverty. Hate on a nigga, you supposed to be proud of me. How you tell me you love me, you lied to me. Like you do in your raps, you be capping. I slid in that action, you wasn't 100, not even the fresh, and this shit getting tragic. Yeah, fuck it, you doubted me. I took over this shit like a robbery. All of us came out the trenches in poverty. Hate on a nigga, you supposed to be proud of me. How you tell me you love me, you lied to me. Like you do in your raps, you be capping. I slid in that action, you wasn't 100, not even the fresh, and this shit getting tragic. Yeah, ain't no bitch like I'm Cassius Clay. Say you love me, but you showing me hate. In my circle, all we know is that real shit. We don't never fuck around with no face. We're Suburbans like we back in the field. Like 2016, I be feeling.
Yeah, you're drowned out by the beat, and also like this beat is so aggressive that this song feels like a 4-minute song. We're only like 2 minutes into it. Like so I just again Lost. I think you're great, man. I just think you need to be very, very. be more picky about your mixes and demand a little bit more perfection from the person mixing your music. Because in my headphone, that beat is so aggressive. It's not mixed correctly, and I feel like you're getting drowned out.
Like, yeah, they didn't think I'd be eating, my stomach was rumbling. On God, I'ma make me a plate. I was hungry, now I'm going the hardest. In the jungle, man, I know I'm a target. Niggas trying leaving me out of the harvest. That shit just made me grow up and be heartless. Nothing like these niggas really a martyr.
You ride the beat, though. Goddamn.
It got darker and darker, swear I was just...
Woo!
I can't fumble this bag that was given to me. I got niggas that never seen the light of day. Brody got caught in the gym with a chip on his shoulder. Ain't talking about no Frito-Lay. I saw the blessing like this. Falling in love with my faith. These niggas counting me out, but I'm back on my shit. I'm grinding and got what it take. Yeah, but fuck it, you doubted me. I took over this shit like a robbery. All of us came out the trenches in poverty. Hate on a nigga, you supposed to be proud of me. How you tell me you love me, you lied to me. Like you doing your rap, should be capping. I slid in that action. You wasn't 100, not even a fraction. This shit getting tragic. Yeah, fuck it, you doubted me. I took over this shit like a robbery. All of us came out the trenches in poverty. Hate on a nigga, you supposed to be proud of me. How you tell me you love me, you lied to me. Like you doing your rap, should be capping. I slid in that action. You wasn't 100, not even a fraction. This shit getting tragic. Yeah.
Yeah, Lost, man. Look, I appreciate you always sending your music through, man. Letting us do these little reviews of your music. Look, the thing I think is, honestly, you just have to make sure you're demanding on your mixes. Be demanding as hell. Your voice is unique and it's distinctive, and you're very creative with how you rap. Your voice needs to be the star of your songs. I feel like a lot of time in your songs, your voice is playing the background to a loud beat. The hell with these beats, bro. You rap too well not to be heard. Find an engineer that's going to make your vocals. If you're mixing your own music, you got to stop. This needs to be the end of that. Because you make such good music, but I don't know if you're doing this yourself, you don't have an ear to make your voice sound as crisp and as strong as it can, and you're too good of a rapper to not be heard. So I feel like, especially on a single like this, where the beat is like, it's almost grating, it's so aggressive and it's so whiny, it's almost hard on my ears. I gotta hear you because you sound great, but all I hear is this grating beat. So that's probably a 90. That's a good song. I mean, and it really had this J. Cole kind of feel to it, with this kind of like, it felt like it felt like the winter. It felt like wintertime. It felt like being outside. It felt like being in your car. It felt like wanting something. You got a really good, you have a really high level of pain that you deliver through your voice, and it's really palpable and it's really tangible. But I think, like I said, man, like, sounds, yeah, work with Demi, man. Demi. One thing I can give Demi credit for is he creates sounds the way he wants to. He's a sound master. The dude is, I recommend it, bro. I whoever's doing it, and I'm not hating on your engineer. I just think, like, maybe have 2 or 3 or 4 engineers. Maybe share your music with other people. Because here's the way I think. I'm not gonna get too far off topic here. I'm gonna stay focused. But the way I feel about things is, it never hurts to have 2 or 3 of everything. Have 2 or 3 banks. Have 2 or 3 people that mix your music. Have 2 or 3 people that send you beats. Have 2 or 3 people of everything. Because the reality is, somebody isn't going to be perfect all the time. You need to have other places to go to get things accomplished. So if you're just outside of your significant other, have extras, okay? And it doesn't mean you have to use them, but just have them. Develop those relationships. I love Demi. I am hating on his engineer. Demi is like, let me leave no stone unturned. Let me be. That's so gangster, man. I respect that a lot. He's like, look, no, I'm saying it. His good engineer is garbage. I'm not gonna say that. But what I will say is, have extras of everything, man. Outside of a significant other, have extras of everything. Because the reality is like, people were in hard times, that maybe they can't help you the way you want you to. Maybe they didn't do as good. You should have options, man, when it comes to this kind of thing. So Lost. So rating out that last song, like I said, that's in the 90s to me. It's still a good song. You got a lot of, your talent vocally is up there, especially when you find ways to really introduce that pain into the song. But I have to say, the mixes haven't served you well. Let's get into this next one. Elohim the Anomaly, sent to me from a man, H2Ons. Big shout out to Pro Fresh, everything they do over there. I fucks with the game, man. Let's get into this vicious combination.
I never been that blue-eyed devil, I did it my way. They feel like they face to face with the God when I'm rhyming. I never been that blue-eyed devil, I did it my way. This high time for high tide, these crackers fishing for primate. I bring you glass.
Hold up, let me make sure this is being seen on the screen. I'm big about that, but I don't know what's happening. I'm gonna have to. Well, let me see if this works. All right, there it is. Let's try it again. We'll start this joint over. Vicious combination, Elohim the anomaly. 205, my brother, what's up with you, fam? Elohim the anomaly, man. Hit that like button. You know what's up.
Devil, I did it my way. This high time for high tide. These crackers fishing for primate. I bring you glad tidings, ill flow and tight writing. They feel like they face to face with the God when I'm rhyming. I attribute it to fine training and divine timing. If I'm shining, you can too in the light I'm in. Came a long way from Tampico and top rhyming. It's hard.
Tampico and top rhyming. Bars.
My life before I break my word, so that's binding. A lot of brothers ain't on that level, and I'm fine with you staying the fuck from around me until time ends, or at least until I build enough pressure to make time.
I kinda like it.
Simon, open sesame or stay silent. I was born into paradise in the sea on an island. To a Joshua generation in the valley of giants. Peace to Nick Fury, Vortex, and Fire Lion. That's a 10-gun salute, cloud of smoke, moment of silence.
This is hard.
Devil, I did it my way. They feel like they face to face with the God when I'm rhyming. I never been that blue-eyed devil, I did it my way. This high time for high tide, these crackers fishing for primates.
Okay, change up.
Wisdom, understanding, food, clothes, shelter, and branding. They've been lying to our face since they taught us the sky blue. Knowledge, wisdom,
I love the scratches. The cutting in there is ill.
Favorite writers are Elijah, Muhammad, and Sun Tzu.
Oh.
Face since they taught us the sky blue. My favorite writers are Elijah, Muhammad, and Sun Tzu. To tell the truth, it was the woo that led to bow ties in the suit. Final calls, honey wheat rolls, and navy bean soup. Send a written invitation to get this work, but they ain't want it. It turned out to be a trap. They just want to turn a profit. We in love with our enemy. I don't understand the logic. You start talking separation, they gon' try to change the topic.
I love how he's rapping between the bars. So you can really hear him spitting. Like, his timing is really, really strong. This whole time has been strong because he's rapping in a way that he's timing it so that you have to hear him because he's right in between the beat drops. Like, he's not on top of when the beat drops, he's in between them. So you have to stop to hear him. It's dope.
Alphonse went to the caves and made of God that looked like logic. You could find them in the 30s and Black Bottom in the projects. We were made to hate ourselves. We are a people with a complex. Claim to love the truth, but got no patience with the process. Jesus.
Claim to know the truth, but have no patience with the process.
Came at night, he came looking like a stranger. He taught the nature of the beast and how they act when they in danger. Almost missed the black God looking for a white savior. Now knowledge, wisdom, understanding, food, clothes, shelter, and branding. Fertile land, a baby plane, and a place for me to land it. When they were walked across the desert, they left with just the language. Time to separate from them, they way of life and they can have it. It's the duty of the righteous man to civilize the savage. We need to unpack and drop that baggage. We think of God like that, no snap his fingers, then there's balance. How supremes are mathematics. Can we feed and lead the masses? I thank Allah for Farrakhan. He closed the gap, he saved my marriage. Back to
close the gap and save my marriage.
Want a COVID-19?
Are y'all hearing these bars? He closed the gap and saved my marriage. You talking about Farrakhan? That was hard. He closed the gap and saved.
Then there's balance. How supremes are mathematics. Can we feed and lead the masses? I thank Allah for Farrakhan. He closed the gap. He saved my marriage.
What?
Back to the drill again. This world that we living in. We want a COVID-19 vaccine fast so we can sin again. Allah is God.
So we can sin again.
And I keep drilling it. Wisdom, understanding.
Hey, this shit goes.
Brandon, they've been lying to our
This shit goes, bro. This shit goes.
Standing, food, clothes, shelter, and branding. My favorite writers are Elijah, Muhammad, and Sun Tzu.
Oh man, that's heavyweight, man.
Shield presentation.
Vicious combination, Elohim and anomaly, man. That felt old school to me. That felt like, man, that was potent, man. I'm trying to think what that takes me back to. It's definitely like a early 2000s. you know, late 90s vibe. Just that's raw hip hop, man. That's you said Deltron. We is that what we said? Deltron. I like that. I like that. Yeah, that was pretty hard, man. That was potently hip hop right there. Like that was if someone that's one of them things that like I put on the echelon, I put on the shelf with hip hop. Like the bars, the energy, the rapping was so unique too. I'm gonna go 94 on that. Maybe 95. I really enjoyed that. I mean, it was so and it just burn all the cuts on it, the rapping. That was fantastic, man. I'm gonna go 95. That was fantastic. That was. It's hard not to like that. Big shouts to Elohim and I'm gonna drop the joint in. That was some potent shit right there, man. That beat goes nuts, man. Wow, that was something, man. That was impressive. Whew. It made me a little tired, to be honest with y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Let's keep things rolling though. Couple more songs. I think about 4 or 5 more songs tonight, man. The homie. So the last song was brought to us from the homie, the Pro Fresh roster. So my guy Rudy H2 Owens, he's got a publicity company, Pro Fresh. He has all these dope artists, rappers, and he's been sending me music, man. So I've been listening to the hottest, and I play the hottest. So that's where the last one came from. This one also comes from there. The homie Khan. This is El Finn from the homie Confident. Big shouts to Rudy H2 Owens, WVCC Syfe Life Radio. You know what it is. They always giving us that boom bap heat, man. That boom bap fire. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
The pain we endure is like cocoa when it's pure. The effects seen in black communities unsure. Self-esteem is crushed. Coexisting is thrust. I try to see beyond the motives leading us. Much quicker to the dust. Empirically, non-debatable.
We're gonna start this over. I wanna give my folks a screen presence. And Spotify is weird. If I have 2 of the joints open, and I gotta like close one so it can be seen on the screen. So my apologies. Let's get back into it. Elfin, the homie Confident. We'll start it over.
Leave the herb, I'ma take a pull without collective.
P. Louis, what up, though? When you coming through, man? We need to link up. I come to you next time if you want. You know what I mean? We'll figure it out.
The pain we endure is like cocoa when it's pure. The effects seen in black communities unsure. Self-esteem is crushed. Coexisting is thrust. I try to see beyond the motives leading us. Much quicker to the dust. Empirically, non-debatable. Receive the herb. I'ma take a pull without collective bargains. The rhetoric is only jargon. I'm like, nah, still right across the margin. Heard if we embrace the pain, which is inevitable, the toll it takes on our lives wouldn't be credible. Position being taken, salivating for pork, lawns, and bacon. Just refuse to be awakened since words curse and biblical.
Salivating for the blacks, pork, loins, and bacon.
What came to fruition best arise from those who not listen. The world beyond material form and souls who pillage the earth with no gratitude. That's
Never. What up, bro? I got you.
This is a creed that needs degrees of knowledge of self. Just to
I'm not loving this one.
all means self-esteem is beyond cream. Cash rules fools with broken wings. I mean, it seems various modes that converse with devils in church. What's worse? We can't.
All right, we're gonna keep things rolling on this one. I didn't like it. What y'all think of it? Hold on. Got a little burpage going on. What y'all think of that one? I didn't really love that. It was almost 290s for me. So the last song before was like hip hop, but it was more pure. This feels like saturated. This feels like it feels like knockoff Nas. It didn't really work for me. It didn't have any real body to it. It felt too much. It felt too 90s. You know what I mean? It felt like it was doing too much of the I want to be something, but I'm not that thing. You know, it didn't just deliver that vibe. Like, I think it's probably because where it came on at. I think the previous joint was so perfectly hip hop that if you have another one that's trying to bite that kind of situation, it's just hard to line up against it. I don't know. I wasn't interested. To me, I'm gonna go. It wasn't terrible. I'm gonna go 78, 79. Somebody was getting lit up on that last one. I should have left that up there a little longer so we could have watched that. Let's get to this next one, man. My homie Never, Supersonic Master. Let's check this out. Or Supersonic is the name of the song. Young Stavo. Hey, if you're waiting to get a song played, $1 2, get you through in the super chat. I got a 5 or 6 songs left for the night, man. Let's check this out from my homie Never, Young Stavo. What's the actual name of the song though? Supersonic, I think it's the name of the song. My bad. It's Bo Prophet. What up, bro? Why isn't this song playing? I gotta press the button. Supersonic, my man. Never. Oh.
Like, whenever you got me. Let's get our gamble on!
It's an interesting intro.
Supersonic dash, bitch, I'm moving fast like 100 when I peep the dash. Spitting like a shaft, not a jag. It's a GTR, gateway to the stars. You not first, you last. Ride exotic coupe, and my car goes zoom like the flash. Zooming on these niggas, speeding, got with blast. Bitch, I do the dash, and I'm moving fast. Push 150 when I peep the dash. Raise the checker flag, tear the street apart. Gateway to the stars. You not first, you last. Go. How many times should I tell you we not racing cause you slow? Try and keep up, but you're peaked up and your engine about to blow. Bet they seen us, know they peeped us, tryna put me on parole. Got me whipping to the ops, I can't stop, gotta go. You thinking that you're hot?
I don't know. I don't know how I feel so far. What do y'all think so far? I might start it over. I really want to. I think I like it. It has like this. I don't know. It has this kind of like it almost has that 80s feel to it too. Like I started thinking about Top Gun because I saw the previews for the new Top Gun earlier, and I'm like, this kind of feels like that song. We're gonna start this over. I need to get my grips on if I like this or not. I definitely like that engine in there. That's dope. That's real cool.
Let's get our gamble on!
I kind of don't feel like your voice is deep enough, it's thick enough in this. Never. I think that's what might be lacking for me. As I think I need to hear you a little bit more.
Supersonic dash, bitch, I'm moving fast like 100 when I peep the dash. Spitting like a shaft, not a jag. It's a GT.
Ooh, okay, I think I like it.
First you last, ride exotic coupe, and my car goes zoom like the flash. Zooming on these niggas, speeding, got with blast. Bitch, I do the dash, and I'm moving fast. Push 150 when I peep the dash.
He sounds like you, bro. Oh, okay.
To the stars, you not first, you last. Go. How many times should I tell you we not racing cause you?
Oh, you did the hook. I got you. Pristonic, what up, bro?
About to blow. Bet they seen us, know they peeped us, tryna put me on parole. Got me whipping to the ops, I can't stop.
Okay.
At your hot.
Yeah, I like it.
Pop up shop, bitch, let's go. Burning rubber, blowing snow. Know she like the way I roll. Candy paste, like it dog, just like my lean. Bitch, you know you heard of me. I'm the king, my whip is clean.
I like it. It feels like a dream. Like this beat feels like a dreamy kind of beat. Video game type beat. I like this, man.
Hey, let's go. Supersonic dash, bitch, I'm moving fast like 100 when I peep the dash.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah, it grew on me. It grew on me.
GTO.
It grew on me.
To the stars, you not first, you last. Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Zooming on these niggas, speeding, got with blast. Bitch, I do the dash, and I'm moving fast. Push 150.
Yeah, I like it. I like it, man. I like it.
Tear the street apart, gateway to the stars. You not first, you last. Go. Sifting through these girls like I'm shifting through these gears. Burning rubber for so long that my tires break these spears. Got the roll cage on my ride, so I ain't got shit to fear. Yeah, yo, whip don't lift.
Let's go. Plus A1 gang. What up, though?
Now I'm boasting, never coasting. Gotta let my turbo scream. Got the tin up on my ride, now my whip on limousine. Wide body like my women that I'm sticking. If you catch me at a red light, swear to God, bitch, you ain't winning. Never. Supersonic dash, bitch.
I like that. I like that. I like that.
Peep the dash, spitting like a shaft, not a jag. It's a GTR, gateway to the stars. You not
it grew on me a lot, man.
Zoom like the flash, zooming on.
Let's go, man. Let's go.
Bitch, I do the dash, and I'm moving fast. Push 150 when I peep the dash. Raise the checker flag, tear the street apart. Gateway to the stars. You not first, you last. Go.
Yeah, I like that. That shit grew on me hard, man. That shit grew on me hard, man. Big shouts to homies on that one, man. Who was that? That was Stavo. You said never had that verse. That was fire, man. That grew on me a lot. I love that beat, man. A little bit piano in that joint. That felt very dreamy, very cloudy, very vibey. I like that. The flash, the zoom references. I like that, man. I like that, man. I like that, bro. That grew on me a lot. I think I'm gonna go 94 on that joint. Maybe 95. It's a 94 to 97. That's a good song, man. It really grew on me as we go. I had to really get into it, but after we ran it back, that little crescendo on the keys was that was good, man. That was a good song. I really felt good. Yeah, I want to run that back, man. That was a good song. Yeah, that was a good track, man. That was a good track. Burning tires for so long and my tires Britney Spears bars. That was fun, man. That was fun. I had a lot of fun with that. That really, I'm glad I spun that back from the top because that made me have feelings about things. That was good, man. Let's get into this next one. We got some Velvet KO on the way right now. We got some Bravey, my homie Bravey. I love Bravey. We got some Never on the way, man. We got my homie LZ on the way. We got some Cav on the way. Got some good songs ending up the show tonight, man. It's been a lot of fun. I'm tired tonight, man. I had a softball game at 2:45 that went till about 4:30, 4:45. Then I had a basketball game at 5:15 and then another basketball game at 6:15. So I coached all those games and I came straight from the basketball game. I literally walked into my office, put everything on, and started getting organized for the show. I did a little bit of organization earlier, so I'm wiped. You know, is the only way to say it. But I've had some great music tonight. Big shouts to the homie Lost Legacy coming through, bringing his new EP, man. That was a good time. So my advice from my homie Lost Legacy, and y'all go back and listen to it. I pinned the tape up above. You gotta pick your songs better. You gotta pick your beats better, and you gotta make sure you're not putting out throwaways. You can put out throwaways, but don't put them out in an actual release. Put them out on their own and just let them stand. If you want to put something out for fans that you have, you know, put those out. But like, I wouldn't really push them on the album. Let's get into this next one. This is the homie. Oh, look, you can see my face down there if you look with the backwards cap. This is the homie Frisco Boogie. We had him on probably 2 weeks ago, maybe. Might have been less than that. He just sent us another joint. Big shout out to Frisco Boogie. This is 13 Raise the Stakes. Let's check it out.
Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it.
No.
Let's get it.
We lost all three of them.
Let's get it. Let's get
This is mixed very poorly.
Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Lost all 3 games, bro.
This time I'll be running in valleys of death, never walking. Shadows are talking, demons are stalking. For living this life, I'm calling contenders, never retreat or surrender. I'm shutting them down. Machiavellian spirits are flying around. Angels are falling without any warning. It's good against evil and everyone's brawling. Everyone's calling for change but stalling. Trawling and fishing out reasons for falling. Put in control of my soul and I'm holding the keys to my destiny. Chewing on coal, spitting out diamonds. Rewinding time and reclining and finding mistakes that I made I would possibly trade. And I'm starting again with the rhyming. Every day the dawn will break.
So this sounds like a what's the name? Notorious Bone Thugs and Harmony song. Like 20 years too late with a horrible mix. The beat sounds very Bone Thugs and Harmony-esque, and the rapping is very similar with the except you're not layering your vocals as well, and then the mix is horrible.
Every day again I wake. Every day I say a prayer, forgive me for all my mistakes. Every night my hands will pray. Every night I'll thank the day. Every night I'll say tomorrow is the time I'll raise the stakes. The time I'll raise the stakes. Every day the time I'll raise the stakes. Every day the time I'll raise the stakes. Pay attention to energy, how it increases, decreases in front of your frenemies, in front of your family, in front of your friends, funny you got when you walk in your ends. I'm making amends like a seamstress. It's seemingly stressful to feel this, not giving the proof when I'm living the proof that I spit in the booth, cause I mean this. I'm trying to find peace for the
Definitely blame the coach.
Go on the cool, the burning desire to rise from the fire.
All right, man. If it's cool with y'all, we're gonna move on. We're not gonna. So that's doing a lot of like it's doing a lot of pointed rapping. I don't know. It sounds like the video game Castlevania. It literally feels like I'm listening to Castlevania. Like it's not interesting. It feels like a vampire song, and it maybe it would work in like a kind of vampire movie, but in and of itself, the mix is bad, and it just.
Fires are taking a toll. I'm taking a stroll, so dying for peace. We're trying at least, but for now, still ripping the head off the meek.
Like I think you're trying to say some stuff, but it's not interesting. and your vocal is being drowned out by the beat because it has those loud dun, 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 those loud bells, so we can't hear you anyway. And it's like you're really trying to like you're being very staccato about it, which is cool, right? But like it's not going anywhere. You know, Blade UK. That's a fantastic way to put it.
My piece, I'm up for the beast. Johnny, my piece, I'm up for the beast.
And now you're whispering, and yeah, I'm out. You no, don't whisper. It's very like Phantom of the Opera hip hop. It's not interesting to me. I'm not into it. I just think that the mix is poor, and I think that like I don't know where you're going. It sounds like you're trying to be a horror vampire Broadway show. It just is doing too much for me, and it's not interesting, man. I think Frisco, I think you have other songs that are better than that one. I think that was a miss. Let's keep things rolling. Let's get my man 205, big 205. Bro always comes with something aggressive. I'm very excited. Also, 205, when you putting out that joint we got together, man, because that's a good song. If you don't want to put it out, send it to me and let me put it out, because it's good. I like it. I think it has great energy. Let's get into this next one, man. This is a new rough mix. Give me the name of it, 205. Let's check it out.
Stay at GTA, get that pussy boy, waste that. When it's changing his color, he spray tan with his fake ass, snake ass. No surprise, you a rat with your jank ass. If you want you that smoke, then just say that. Don't be acting like ops, we don't play that. We don't claim that. Payback, hit through where that fuck nigga stay at. GTA, get that pussy boy, waste that. When it's changing his color, he spray tan with his fake ass, snake ass. No surprise, you a rat with your jank ass. If you want you that smoke, then just say that. Don't be acting like ops, we don't play that. We don't claim that.
Just hit the ball with my favorite weapon. I don't care how you steppin', just step correctly. When you see me in traffic, apply the pressure. Say your ass was a trapper, the license. Tell him, baby, don't call me rap, but I'm finna wreck it. Shit get real in the field, man, this shit get hectic. Been doing this shit since I was 7. Hey, y'all boys better watch where the fuck you steppin'. If I send these shots, then he finna catch him. If he rockin' them chains, then I'm finna snatch him. If the boy wanna box, then I'm finna drag him. Hate to show all these people I'm really savage. They see me now that I'm really snapping. But fuck all that shit, ain't no going backwards. I'm putting hit markers on all you cappers. I pop up in the smoke like this shit was magic.
Payback, hit through where that fuck nigga stay at. GTA, get that pussy boy, waste that. When it's changing his color, he spray tan with his fake ass.
Bullets changing his color, his spray tan. I didn't catch that the first time. Prestonic, good looks. I got you, bro.
Like God, we don't play that. We don't claim that. If I send my shooters for dirty work, I just decided who gonna get dirty first. Fuck Jason, bitch, I'm in Kruger. He Friday 13th, bitch, I'm first.
I'm in that Kruger.
These niggas be shitting, they soft and they all watered down, so I call them boys Hershey squirt. No bitches more active than niggas. Drop something out the muscle, shit thug, she don't need a perk. He started talking that shit, now he see who is out, now he wanna retract that. We nip that shit in the butt, hit you when we first came, we don't wait for no clapbacks. I put these numbers all through that man head, I turn his scalp to a hashtag. AR like Tower of Power, if you fuck around, you get caught by this flash pass. Payback, hit through where that fuck nigga stay at. GTA, get that pussy boy, waste that. When it's changing his color, he spray tan with his fake ass, snake ass. No surprise, you a rat with your jank ass. If you want you that smoke, then just say that. Don't be acting like ops, we don't play that. We don't claim that.
I thought the verses on this were both really good. Both the verses on this were strong. I didn't love the hook though. I feel like the hook was too verbose. I feel like the hook had too many words. Payback. Say that. It had too many words for me. I feel like a hook has to be a little bit more basic than that. I thought the rapping was good in both joints. I thought the rapping was good. Yeah, I just think that like the hook needs to be mixed, but I thought the verses was strong. I think that's a good offering. I just think you got to simplify the verse a little bit. I think like once you get that cleaned up, and I think the hook needs to be a little bit more simplified. There's too many words in it. Because you got a lot of great rapping in between it. Like both of those verses are really solid, but then you got this hook that it almost sinks into your brain, but it's just too many words. So overall, I think the mix is really, really bad. And I know it's an early stage joint. The mix makes it an 85, but I think the mix is about a 5-point spread in there. So you clean that mix up, and I think you need to adjust the hook a little bit just to shorten it. I just think it needs to be a little shorter and a little payback. Then like the first part, then Maybach, and then after that it gets a little long to me. So I want that to be sharper. Let's get into this next joint, man. It's the homie Pristonic. Let's give him a. I love Pristonic too. Pristonic has come through with some of the higher end songs of that we've had on the show, and he's +81 gang. I like. If I get my money up, I want to meet everyone in this collective of people, man. So I know there's my man 205. I know there's my man Pristonic, Never, Froggy, my man Kane Show, True Limit. I fuck with all of y'all heavy, man. We gotta link up and like do a posse cut or some kind of crazy song. Or we gotta do like a Ground Zero +81 gang type something. It's gotta be massive. Let's get into it. This is the demo from the homie Pristonic. This is Closed Off. Let's check it out. You're not +81, my bad, dog. I didn't mean to throw you in something that I thought I discovered you through them though. So my bad. Thank you for correcting me, bro. New Pristonic, Closed Off. Let's go. What up, Kev? Your Kev cracking after this.
Tell me how you feeling inside. Maybe we just waste time. Never really give me the time. These feelings ain't even mine. It's on me. It's on me. It's not you. My walls are closed off. Giving out these back shots. My ups are never outside. Cause my walls are always this high. Never knew who was all on my mind. Cause girl, it's true. It's on me. It's always closed off. All my enemies trying to score. They can never knock down my door. I won't let this hurt no more. They're not gonna see me fall. It's on me. It's so true. My walls are closed off. As I'm sitting in the back of my bed.
I like that.
Enemies trying to make a man.
I like that.
When I lift my head and say amen. There's nothing to be sorry. This is how you found me. Tell me how you feeling inside. Maybe we just waste time. Never really give me the time. These feelings ain't even mine. It's on me. It's on me. It's not you. My walls are closed off. As I'm sitting in the spotlight, I don't really wanna be lost. In the back staring at your lip gloss. All my enemies praying downfall. Cherry red.
So I feel like your ad libs are louder than your verses, or I feel like they're mixed better. I don't feel like, again, man, and I don't know, maybe this is just a me thing, but a lot of times what I hear is I feel like with our main vocals for most of the song, a lot of times, especially in this stream, it seems like we're timid with those. I want those to be I just feel like those should be a little above the beat, and so I feel like you're a little behind it, but I'm hearing the ad libs come through super crispy. I almost feel like on this show, flip it. I almost feel like the main vocal needs to have the ad libs mixing and vice versa, because this is such a great sounding song, and you have this like really light touch that I'm digging, and I'm digging the pace that you set to it, and you really got a good vibe going here.
Yeah, baby girl, it's so sweet. Can you get sugar, baby?
And it's a good beat selection too. Good beat choice.
Yeah. I just sitting in the back, waiting.
I like that.
Downfall, waiting for my downfall. Why they do this to me? I just sitting in the back, waiting for my downfall. Waiting for my downfall. Why you do this to me? I'm sitting in the back of my bed. All my enemies trying to make a man.
I like that a lot. That hook is fantastic.
Amen.
Yeah, I love that. You still got to be louder in the main vocal though.
Tell me how you feeling inside.
This feels good though, man.
Just waste time. Never really give me the time. These feelings ain't even mine. It's
so see on this hook.
It's on me.
On this hook, I don't hear the type of like, you really got to dig into this hook. This hook, I feel like you can leave it as it is. What I would do with this song as it is right now, I would take it in back to your DAW, go record again, and record that hook and really give it emotion. The hook is lacking the real emotion that you're capable of. Pristonic, you and Lost Legacy have this in common. It's a common thread tonight. Like when you really get into your like depth, when you really get into your belly, like some emotional shit, that's when I feel like I hear you sound the best.
It's not you. My walls are closed off.
That's a good song though, man. You sound a lot like my man Lost Flyer too. Y'all have a lot in common. Both of y'all are fantastic artists. I like that, man. Yeah. I like this song though, man.
Yeah.
I just think that you really have to focus on like taking that passion and wrapping it around that hook. Like you have a soulfulness in the bottom of your soul. It's in the bottom, and you really got to reach down and pull that out, like, and wrap that around the song. Cause it's right there. I feel it, man. That shit sounds great though. I think you're in the lane. I don't listen to a lot of R&B music, man, but that's the type of R&B I would listen to. I'm gonna get that joint in 92 as currently constituted. And honestly, I think there's a lot to fix there, but I think the raw talent and just the understanding of how a song, like, you made a good song. Like, it's hard, in my opinion, it's hard to make a good song. It's really, really hard. That's a good song. That's a really, really good song, but I think there's tweaks you can make, and I think there's a certain emotional depth you can really provide to the hook that you came up short of. So I would definitely go back and try to and you know what's crazy is, like, I hate going back and redoing songs or changing songs. I hate it more than anything. But I'm starting to realize how necessary it is to be, you know, to really facilitate what you want to facilitate and to make people hear things the way you want them to hear it, man. Let's keep things rolling. I'm getting some Cav raps. I like Cav. You've been on your shit lately, bro. You've been 1-4. I gotta get some 1-4. I gotta get back to reaction videos. I'm gonna be done coaching soon. I can't tell y'all. Look, let me be honest in my time of ESMR hour. I'm gonna be done coaching soon, and I can't be more excited. I love coaching. I love being around the kids. I love making these kids better and helping them push their thing to the next level. But man, it takes more than I can explain out of me. Let's see where we at. Cav raps, baby. Let's give Cav the screen presence. I'm excited. Yeah, like I said, Cav, you've been in your bag, man. Last couple joints have been quite good. Don't let us down. But I feel like so this must be different. We had a Cav and a Joel Venom joint last week that was fantastic. Let's see what we got now. My man Cav raps, the homie Joel Venom. Stand down. Yeah, you've been on your shit, bro. How you doing, Johnny? You good out there in Australia? You safe, bro? How you doing? This is starting off really well.
I done been the man now. I don't ever stand down. Got a lot of dreams and I'm just sticking to my plan. Got nothing to fear now. Got my vision cleared out. I've been learning how to drive and now I got my steer down. Yeah, I just been tossing these bills. Fuck on my bills. Keeping my end of the deal. Keeping it real. I just be popping these pills. Maybe it kills. Maybe it give me some thrills. Maybe I love how it feels. Maybe I love all the chills. Maybe I love all the thrills.
So I'm not loving how this is mixed. I'm going to start this over. I really enjoyed the hook, but I feel like you took the same tone, the same kind of whininess from the hook into the beat, and I don't feel like you changed the sound of your voice enough to make it distinguishable, so it's kind of like a run-on sentence at this point. Because this hook is next level.
I got the
Yeah.
30 seconds before the song, that's a lot, man. See, this is nice. This is very nice. This is really nice.
I got my steer down. Yeah. I just been tossing these bills. Fuck on my bills. Keeping my end of the
So you get a lot of high end from that beat. I actually think the beat is mixed too loud. Like, you get a lot of high end area from the beat, and now your vocal is up there, and there was no change from the hook. So now we just have one sound. So you didn't make any distinguishment on the sound when you came in. I think that had it almost would have been like coming rapping low, like, yeah, you know what I'm saying, like, just to change it up, right? I'm getting lost in those, whatever that is, like that bell or whatever. It's loud. So much high end.
I done been the man now. I don't ever ever stand down.
I love what you did on the hook though.
Got a lot of dreams and I'm just sticking to my plan now. Yeah.
No, she ain't on my roster, but sure they keep playing for keeps.
I like that change up.
You working on a character 8 days a week. You know that I get the job done, but you can't refer when I'm planting the seed. Mama told me to watch how I speak. Never knew.
So again, he's so his part doesn't sound. It's got to have a certain richness to it. These vocals don't have a richness to it. I believe heavily in layering vocals, man. Layer your vocals. And like, and maybe I'm a little obsessive with it, but like, it really gives it a body. It gives it some strength. It gives it some like, it gives it a little bit of flexing. When you have a bare vocal, when you do one pass on a vocal, it's thin. It's like a skirt steak, man. You don't make me a damn skirt steak and hand it to me. You better make me 4 of them joints. Like, them things are like paper. It's gotta be thick.
My grandma will leave. Ooh, niggas talking about buying a leaf, but there's blood on the leaves. You choose the wrong friends to be around. Need a band-aid, it's cutting deep. I ain't successful till I succeed. Peeping time, yeah, I done hit my peak. All opinions I put in my sleeve. It ain't permanent unless I think it.
Man, now I don't ever stand down. Got a lot of dreams and I'm just sticking to my plan.
Love his hook though.
Nothing to fear now. Got my vision cleared out. I've been learning how to drive and now I got my steer down. Yeah.
I like the hook a lot though.
These bills, fuck all my bills, keeping my end of the deal, keeping it real. I just be popping these pills, maybe it kills.
And you know that fit at the end really well.
Maybe I love all the chills, real. Maybe I love all the thrills, real. Yeah.
That second instance, I think you repeated a lot of this shit from the first verse. Maybe that was like an 8-bar, like a bridge or whatever. But like, that part fit at the end way better than it did at the beginning. I think in the beginning, maybe if you repeat those same lines, maybe just do it in a deeper voice in the beginning. Just something to shake it up a little bit, because that's actually a pretty solid song overall. I thought the second verse was way too dry, man. Like I said, if you don't have something, auto-tune does a lot of the heavy lifting when it comes to making vocals sound a little bit more full. But it just sounds dry. They just sound dry in some spots. Yeah, you gotta layer. I believe in it, man. I believe in it. But that's actually a really solid song. Outside of, like I said, the second verse or that verse at the end, the vocals were dry. And I thought, Cav, if you repeat some of those, because it sounded really good at the end. I think a lot of those words were the same from your first kind of 8-bar thing you did there. So I think like, I would actually keep that, but in the first verse, I might rap it lower or do something different so it just sounds a little lower, so it brings a different sound to the headphones, just a different presentation of it, because I think a lot of that song is high. It's got a lot of high frequencies to it, so if you bring some of that down, bring a little bit of depth to it, you'll balance the song out. The reason I always make a lot of food references, A, because I'm fat, but B is because food and music are similar. Food has to have layers to it too. Food has to have depth to it too. So a lot of the stuff that, not only because I enjoy food, but because like there's a lot of similarities, man. My man 205 just hit the super duper again. He said he's got another rough cut for us. Let's get into that. We got probably about 4 or 5 songs left for the night, man. We're working through them pretty quickly. Let's get into this another 205. Give me the song name 205. Let's get into it. We got more FF coming up here too shortly.
It's raw when you need cash on it.
I was down below, clutching the heater for when the work got cold. I kept the pole, many grip reaper, always ask me this all. Ain't never fold, ain't never cheated, but I stuck to the code. Smoke, solar verse 18, got my eyes on the gold. This that golden, now you niggas gon' learn that there ain't no hoe in us. This 205, I'm fresh out of Dallas, ain't scared to go outside. I'm down to slide, play with my niggas, we all gon' slide tonight. By the sight, 007, bitch niggas won't survive. I slide on your block, clutching that 30, came with that brand new Glock, thought he was hot, thought it was hard. I had that drop as hot, tricked out your spot, thinking you bossing is something you are not. Think you got motion, pet boys come through, they finna make it stop. Game been on go, disconnect service, you see me touch my pole, you niggas love playing these games. Well, bitch, I'm 6-0, every time you see us, you know my niggas just up the fucking scope. Let's go. I was down below, clutching the heater for when the work got cold. I kept the pole, many
Ain't never fold, ain't never cheated, but I stuck to the code.
With a good mix, this is solid.
They go to now you niggas gon' learn that there ain't no hoe and I.
With a good mix, this is a solid song.
I'm down to slide, play with my niggas.
The beat is hella creative, big facts.
007, bitch niggas won't survive. Plus they wanna add 8 and 1 and make him a non-victim. Times of 5, let's see how we acting when 45s hit him. How we dressing, kinda convincing that he don't lie with me. Homie said he rapping alright, but he nothing like it.
You came in extra hard, 205. Goddamn, that was extra hard.
Ain't never fold, ain't never cheated, but I stuck to the code.
The other artist sounds like Chameleonaire.
Now you niggas gon' learn that there ain't no hoe.
Who's that on the hook? He sounds like Chameleonaire.
I'm down to slide, play with my niggas. We all gon' slide.
That beat is cold, man. Good point, still.
Bitch niggas won't survive. Plus they wanna add 8 and 1 and make him a non-victim. Times of 5, let's see how we acting when 45s hit him. How we dressing, kinda convincing that he
You came in hard, bro.
rapping alright, but he nothing like. I've been out through his hood, chillin', I'm masked through his blocks. Seen his homies in person and checking me, they did not. Even the Jakes in the city say him just cannot be stopped. Whoever stepped and said it's valid, need they bitch asses rock. Cause I was down below,
Touching the heater for when the work
I like this hook a lot.
Reaper, how his ass niggas on.
ain't never fold, ain't never
It's not mixed well.
Smoke, solar, verse 18, got my eyes on the
This they go to now you niggas gon' learn that there ain't no hoe and I.
This 205, I'm fresh out of Dallas, ain't scared to go.
I like the back and forth on the hook.
Niggas, we all gon' slide tonight.
By the sight, 007, bitch niggas won't survive. He said he dissing who? Tell that little nigga don't end up getting smoked. Treat him like a friend on a book, how I can get him
Then
home.
let them know I'm like Houdini popping up in the smoke. What bitches on? I told you once, you better change
He
your
got
song.
these fake IG pages to make us think he got follows. His desert eagle shoot BBs, my desert eagle shoot hollows.
Pockets full of spread bullets, these 5.56s and hollows. This the blueprint that we gave you. This is something you should've followed. I was down below, clutching the heater for when the work got cold. I kept the pole.
I like it.
Reaper, how his ass niggas on.
Ain't never fold, ain't never cheated, but I stuck to the code.
Smoke, solar, verse 18, got my eyes on the
This they go to now you niggas gon' learn that there ain't no hoe and I.
This 205, I'm fresh out of Dallas, ain't scared to go outside.
I'm down to
I
slide.
like it.
My niggas, we all gon' slide tonight.
By the side,
The hook, the beat is fire.
survive.
So yeah, with a good mix, that's a pretty good song, man. I really like the hook on it. And 205, you came in hard, bro. You came in laying elbows on people's heads. You came in on that verse heavy. I think the mix has to be better, man. I hope you get that mixed by a good engineer because it was literally the GoldenEye theme. That was dope, man. And they mixed it in well. It wasn't like it was poorly done. That was well put together. Like that was solid. That's a good song, man. I do think the mix is bad on. I love the hook. The dude sounded like Chameleonaire, whoever was on that hook. And I thought you came in with a lot of aggression, and I really respected that. That was a pretty good song. I think for me right now, where it's at, it's about probably 84 to 86 range as it is currently constituted. I think with a better mix, it moves into the 90s fairly easy. But the bars were there. The mix wasn't solid, and it's particularly on the hook, you know. And then when 205, when they went back and forth, there was definitely some problems in the mix there. Let's get into this next beat from my man FF from 6'5", Solitude, D sharp minor, 163 BPM.
Felix from 6'5".
Feels like a Final Fantasy beat. I like that. Burn, 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 burn. I like whatever that is. What is that, FF? I like that. That's really well placed. This feels like a video game beat, but I like it a lot. I can see Young Thug on this. I can see Gunna on this. They both might be going to jail, but I could also see them rapping on this. I can see Lil Baby on this. I can see Cole on this, actually. A synth pluck? I like it. I do like that shit. Did y'all ever play Echo the Dolphin on Sega Genesis? Little dolphin underwater reminds me of this. It's like a water beat to me. I can kind of hear waves in the background, a white noise or something. What is that? Is that white noise? What is that? Gizmo, what up, bro? Yeah, it's like white noise or water. I like it. This is a cool beat, man. I don't know what I would do with it. I don't know. I don't have the faintest clue what I would do with it. But it's very like wavy. It's very like meditation-y. It's very video gamey, very vibey. I enjoyed it a lot. And you had the white noise in the background, sound like waves crashing on the ocean. I liked it, man. Very, very mystique-ish, very mystical-ish. I liked it, man. I don't know what words I'm saying right now, but I really enjoyed it a lot. I'm gonna go 91 on that one. I liked it a lot. I don't know where it would be placed. It feels I guess that's why I'm only giving it a 91 is because I feel like the usage of it is only like, I mean, I named a lot of artists I could see making music to it too, so maybe that's not actually fair, but like I feel like it's very, very niche. Like it's got a certain area it works in, and it's very video gamey to me. Your brother would like that beat? Give it to your brother. It's from the past. Yeah, it definitely sounded like the ocean. It felt like waves crashing, and it was nice, bro. It felt like we go to sleep. The wife and I go to sleep to a lot of ocean sounds. We go to sleep to like oceany things, and that feels like something I can lay down and go to bed to. So it's got the point given is it's got a lot of uses. Let's get into this next one, man. Big shouts to my man FF. Drop your scores. I enjoyed that, man. Like I said, I'm in that 90-91 range. Let's get into this next one. This is the homie Velvet KO. Velvet is actually one of the Velvet releases music at the cadence I think most artists should release music. He only puts out good songs. And I can say that last 4 songs I think the homies put out, they've all been good. So he doesn't put out misses, which I appreciate that from my artists. I like artists, and that's what you got to say about Kendrick. He hasn't dropped in 5 years. He puts out music when it's good. I love that. I think a lot of artists, and I get why we do it as artists. You got to put out stuff to keep yourself relevant. It's all about relevancy. But I love artists that just put out songs when they're good. Like, God bless you. Let's get into this, my homie Velvet KO, Coachella.
Life is full of unexpected twists and turns, and
I don't have nothing from you yet, Gizmo. Let me double check. If you sent that, I got you up next, my bro. Oh, I got it just now. I'll get you after this, Coach.
Pull up for the cheddar. Pull up in the desert, got a double header. Big. I play, don't get a Coachella. Sprinkle it, cup it, then spit. Might need an umbrella. I'm a breezy, so we chill at Coachella. Chella. Ass keep rolling in. Better. Bet. I've been going in.
It sounds like a Suave track.
With my crew. I'm floating in gin. I'm so fly when I'm swaying deep with you and I. Never reaching no. I bust it down.
I don't think this is mixed the best. What do y'all think of this mix?
Go off after the show. I'm stacking X's with O's. Tick-tacking up on a weekend. I deserve it with my friends. Put it that up on my soul. Pull up for the cheddar. Pull up in the desert, got a double header. Big. I play, don't get a Coachella. Sprinkle it, cup it, then spit. Might need an umbrella. I'ma make it breezy, so we chill at Coachella. Bling, you know it's bust down. Got the ice in my veins, bakery icing my click.
I got the hiccups. If I look like I'm tweaking, I got the hiccups. Also, I think this needed a change up, man. This is a lot of the same sound. Like we stayed at a lot of like a high staccato. Like a lot of those sounds at the top were the same, and like there's no change in the song at this point. So I'm struggling a little bit with that. I don't think the mix is the greatest. I don't think your vocal was it wasn't strong. A lot of these songs, and maybe it's in my headphones, y'all tell me, but a lot of songs we've been getting that, I feel like I'm hearing the vocals aren't strong.
These are loading when I sprinkle that shit. Baby, when I'm
So I like this. I like this change up, right? We needed this earlier.
never knew exist. Outer space view, merry going around in my land. Twinkling star on me, she wish. Blip, 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 bliss. Trippy, trip, trip, I'm off the slip. Yeah, I might rip. Or better
It
yet,
was still kind of hard to hear that part, though.
for the cheddar. Pull up in the desert, got a double header. Big, 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 big. I play don't get a Coachella. Sprinkle it, cup it, then split.
The hook was cool.
I'ma make it breezy so you know we chill at Coachella.
Yeah, that's the homie right there.
سلام.
Velvet KO.
خانم اوسی
I just kind of felt like, he was hard to hear at certain points of the song. I think the mix on it could have been better. I think we need to take more time as artists with our mixes and make sure our mixes are perfect and really, really, really shop them around a little bit and try to get the best mix. I didn't think it was mixed that well, and I thought that there was a lot of high staccato. If we're gonna stay at that, if we want to stay at that end of the register, if you want to stay up top, you got to definitely have the beat pared down so you can really be heard, and you got to be super clear. I thought the vocal performance, though, I thought he was clear with his vocals. I just didn't think it was mixed very well. I also thought he brought a change up. It's a 2-minute 28-second song. I think at 1:40 something, he brought a little change up into the song. Where he kind of sung a little bit, he stretched it out. But I think that needed to happen a little bit sooner. But I think it's a good song. I do think it's a good song, and I do think that it's yeah, you don't know. Yeah, I think FF just hit it out the park. That's a grand slam. I don't know what he's saying, but the melody, the melody was fire. I don't think the mix was fantastic, and I think that so Velvet, I was saying that you only put out good songs. I think this is a good song. I do think it was mixed poorly, and I do think that needed to be a change up. I almost think you need to get a rapper on it. I don't know, man. I'm a big fan of pop songs with rappers, and this is a pop song. You need a rapper on it. I don't know. Pop music and rap music go together well. I don't know how often, and I think it's a lane that's not explored as much. Dua Lipa and the Baby with that Levitation song. That's fantastic, man. And I think that I don't think is rappers or Nicki Minaj when she did Starships. Rap and pop go together very, very well, but because it gets dangerous. Drake got called a pop star at one point when he's a rapper at the end of the day. He's a good singer. He's a good pop star. But we shy away. Those two are the lanes. They shy away from each other, but they're so close. And I think that Velvet, you need to get with a lot of rappers. Have rappers around you because you make songs that are easy to have rappers on that will make it the perfect mix. A lot of white people especially like pop rap songs because it's safe for them. I have young kids. I like pop rap songs because it's safe. I don't have to, on a pop rap song, you don't usually get a murder. You know what I'm saying? You usually get lighthearted content which kids can digest. So I think that's a lane that, is lesser explored. And I think that you really want to explore that lane. So I was trying to read as I was talking. It's never easy to read and talk at the same time. You have to stop doing one to do the other. Unless you're a professional that gets paid a lot for it. All right, so we got a couple songs from Gizmo. I don't know what's going on. We're going to play both songs, though, because you hit the super chat twice. So we'll play whatever you send our way. Got 3 or 4 songs left for tonight, man. Been a pretty good night of music, man. Big shout out to homie Lost Legacy, feature artist of the night, man. Got his joint pinned above if you want to go listen to it. I like track 1, track 3 were really, really good. Let's get into Gizmo right now. Vernacular Jabari on the beat.
There's this thing that we did in there. It was ooh, baby. It was yeah.
I love that. Those heavy horns. They feel scary. I like it.
Tell me will I ever be popping? Trying to get bitches need profit. Calling me a simp, no problem.
Hey, appreciate you, dog. You know what it is. Love you, bro. Be safe.
Bachelors. Why did I get my bachelor's? I was trying to be a doctor. Stop speaking in vernacular. Crushed fines and I snort lines, but I is harm more than help mine. And I was just trying to go and get mine. Left it.
Hey, Velvet, appreciate you, bro. Good night, man.
Thanks
for being here.
But I know that feeling don't last. Trying to decide what I'm doing with life. I'm crossing my T's and dotting my I's, yeah. I heard you brought the weed, but please don't light it. All of these things are quick, don't reignite it. Sometimes I get a little too excited. Find it hard to fight it. Oh, now I don't even really know. Where the fuck am I really going? Life is moving way too slow.
Okay, so I don't like this area, this spaciness in here, this last like 15 seconds. I think I like this though. I'm actually gonna play it again. I want to dig into it a little bit more because I think there's things I like and there's things that I don't love, but I'm having a hard time reconciling the two. Like this beat is fantastic. Big shouts to Jabari on the beat. This is fire. Tell a homie I said this is a fire beat. I love that horn. It's like a French horn. That's beautiful.
Tell me will I ever be popping? Trying to get bitches need
You sound a little bit like Kid Cudi on this shit.
I'm running low on my options. I ain't be like most bachelors. Why did I get my bachelor's? I was trying to be a doctor. Stop speaking in vernacular. Crushed fines and I snort lines, but I is harm more than help mine. And I was just trying to go and get mine. Left it all in the past. Find nights won't wanna smash, but I know that feeling don't last. Trying to decide what I'm doing with life. I'm crossing my T's and dotting my I's, yeah. I heard you brought the weed, but please don't.
I like the pace you're taking with the song.
I
like the change up in the vocals.
Sometimes I get
this isn't bad, man.
Excited, find it hard to fight it. Oh, now I don't even really know. Where the fuck am I really going?
Okay, so you didn't use this part very well. If you lease this beat, do something better with this space right here. You just doing your vocal in the background, that's not enough. If you pay money for this beat, like maximize the usage, and you left a lot of space in there. Let me see, when did this start? 10 seconds ago, probably. It's about 10 seconds you waste in here.
Where the fuck am I really going? Life is moving way too slow.
I don't like that.
Hey, tell me will I ever be popping? Trying to get bitches need profit. Calling me a simp, no problem. I'm running low on my options.
This is bouncy though.
Most bachelors. Why did I get my bachelor's? I was trying to be a doctor. Stuck speaking in vernacular. Tell me will I ever be popping? Trying to get bitches need profit.
I like this. Yeah, I like this.
I'm running low on my options. I ain't be like most bachelors. Why did I get my bachelor's? I was trying to be a doctor. Stuck speaking in vernacular.
This is good. Yeah, that's my only criticism. That 10 seconds in there, there's 10 seconds in there from like 108 to like 118 or something like that, where it was just space for no reason. But like, this is really listenable. I know it's vernacular. And then you're talking about like, tell me will I ever be Poppy? I was supposed to be a doctor. Like, it just had, I don't know, like you repeat the same phrase most of the song, but it's really listenable to me. I like it a lot, actually. Yeah, this is cool, man. I like that a lot, man. I like that a lot. I'm actually going to give that a 93. I didn't like that space in there that you left. It was way too much space and it was unnecessary. I didn't love that. I didn't love that. But that was very listenable. It was easy. It was fun. That was a good time, man. And like, I don't know, it had a certain sadness, but a certain like, it was sad, but it was also like optimistic at the same time. It just offered me this really unique feeling. I like that. I just don't like that you left that 10 seconds of sleepiness because I would have changed the song right there. I would have just turned it off. It was a good song. You know what I mean? But I would have been like, I'm good on this. Let's get to the next Gizmo joint. We got about 3 songs left for the night. Let's check this one out right here. This is Purpose, Loser Throwaways. Gotta love it. Purpose 3.
don't think about my purpose. Think I'm rich, but that only on the surface.
We heard this one last one, but you updated it.
Already lost face, I ain't gonna hurt it. Can't take shots that I miss, but I'm learning.
This is better though.
Make a bridge and I burn it. Hoping that no one taking me serious. I'm always out here going
delirious.
Delirious, go get on the side. Mentally drained, gotta get higher. Yeah, bitches got me feeling dire. Yeah, wrong game and trying to retire. Yeah, haven't really been the sky. Like me, I guess the stride. Just making songs that I'm dropping. Don't think I'll ever be popping. I've been tuning out my timing, speeding in my lane.
This is nice, man.
Make begging countings. Places know I have them.
So Gizmo, correct me if I'm wrong. You sent this song before, but you updated it, and it sounds so much better. Whatever you did, this is a good version.
I ain't really doubting, asking God if he could please just.
No, yeah, you did a great job. You did a great job.
Yeah, they lost my ways. Money on my mind every day. Couple kids still locked in the bank.
Much better mix, bro. Excellent.
Dreams been staying up every day. Try and make another track they don't hate. People wanna say I'm lost in my ways. Lost in my ways. They're gonna see a picture.
This is much better, bro. Much better.
I don't know which way, gotta go to earn it. Already lost face, I ain't
I like that, man. Good job, bro. You cleaned it up really well.
Make a bridge and I'm burning. Hoping that no one taking me serious. I'm always out here going delirious. I'm furious, go get on the side. Mentally drained, gotta get higher. Yeah, bitches got me feeling dire. Yeah, wrong game and trying to retire. Yeah, haven't really been the sky. Like me, I guess the stride. Just making songs that I'm dropping. Don't think I'll ever be popping. What the fuck is my purpose? Thinking about the future, it be getting me nervous. That I got the worst, and at the very end I realized I was a serpent. I'm always chasing after things that I really don't need, but I want it. I clearly see that all the pain inside my heart, yeah, I brought it. You wanna tell me what to do, I know. And
it's a little bit long, bro.
People wanna say to take it slow. People wanna say just take it slow. You always wanna tell me.
It sounds so much better though.
I know about you, yeah. Money in my mind. Run out of time. When I see a bitch, I don't think about my.
Yeah, this is way better.
But that only on the
it's a little long though. After about 2 minutes, I'm good.
I ain't gonna hurt it. Can't take shots.
Cause it's emotional.
Get pissed, make
and it's a little higher.
No one taking me serious.
It's a little sharp on the delivery, but you did a great job fixing it. Appreciate you, bro. How you doing, Lost, man?
Bitches got me feeling die.
You out there in the world, bro. Enjoy your life, man. Hope you're doing well.
Haven't really been the sky. Like me, I guess the stride. Just making songs that I'm dropping. Don't think I'll ever be popping.
Hey, so Gizmo, you gotta tell me what's the obsession with being poppy? You got a feeling like you want to do that. What's that mean to you? That means something to you. But I like that a lot. You clean that up magnificently, man. You definitely clean that up. I do think it needs to be shortened. I think it needs to stop at about 2:10. That's a good song though. It's very emotional, man. It's very, very marketable in a lot of levels, especially in movies. I think that can be a part where like somebody's breaking up, somebody's crying. Like that definitely has volume and weight to it. It definitely feels like it's something major going on. I really, really respect what you do vocally. And I'm starting to enjoy the fact that you don't necessarily write all your rhymes. You kind of get in there and just do it and feel it out. I really enjoy the way you bring that element to it, where it's kind of like this raw emotional. It reminds me of Kodak Black. I love Kodak. I really love Kodak Black. Kodak Black is a very heavy influence on that new Kendrick Lamar album. And I love it. Those two make a good pairing. That's a very good pairing. Kendrick is brilliant to align with him. Let's get into this joint from my homie LZ. I like this. I heard it a few times. I'm gonna make it a big screen for you. Big shots to my homie LZ. Couple more songs left. We're gonna wrap it up for tonight. Let's get into LZ. Who's the homie he's on here with? I don't know if I remember. LZ and the homie Rocky Fresh. LZ and Rocky Fresh. I got this big screen. We're going to try to let this run as much as we can. Let me close some things down and make it a little easier. Let's get into this joint, man. LZ Rocky Fresh. Another weed song. As you can see them lighting up. You're going to get my live stream taken down. Oh, we got to unmute it. Let's get into it. LZ Rocky Fresh. Another weed song.
Me 2 weeks, I smoke about a pound. Got a fascination with smoking when smoking's not allowed. Or some Give me 2 weeks, I smoke about a pound. Got a fascination with smoking when smoking's not allowed. Or someplace tucked, chillin', clowns not around. The raw cone stuff, nigga, clouds all around. Keep a jar of that OG for a good night's sleep. Keep that Smith & Wesson if they trying goodbye me. If
Good Lord, you see how big that one was?
me,
Jesus, Lord have mercy. Wow, who's doing that? Why are you doing that? You don't need your lungs? How big was that? Good Lord. Like, I don't need lungs. Who cares about lungs? Jesus.
Ain't good by me. If you sniffing well, nigga, you can't come by me. Like I'm pissing, then you come and pick the one by me. 500 a week, and that's all on weed.
I'm delivering for my man Elvis, though.
All on me before we like.
He said it's like I'm peeing and you come by me. Ain't that the worst? You ever had that happen to you? You be taking a leak and somebody goes right next to you, bro. There's several urinals. Why are you next to me? This is pretty chill, man. I definitely love the delivery. Delivery is very Wu-Tang Clan-ish to me. I'm really enjoying the delivery.
When I go out, you smell it all on me. Before we light that tree, put on that currency. In the hotel, smoking like fuck that fee. No dispensaries, nigga, get that shit to the streets. Don't get
my man Els with the bucket hand on the Gucci bucket. Els, you getting money, fam? I like it.
High and get to acting all shifty with me. I adopted the weed, I keep plenty with me. Did it like Walona, bitch, I'm taking penny with me, yeah.
Tree and leaf, nigga, never smoking cheap, nigga. But when you
and the homie sounds like the currency.
Free, nigga. How these bitches come with y'all, but they leave with us.
They got a nice little back and forth going on. He homie sounds like currency. Big shouts to Els, Rocky Fresh, this is dope.
Bitches come with y'all, but they leave with us. We don't never give them bread, just weed and liquor. They see the bigger picture, they know we beneficial. She asking me
how we beneficial.
Me so forgetful. Hot boxing in the Benz to gated residentials. If you catch me outside, just know it's my
hot boxing in the Benz and gated residentials. The bars are hefty. I like this. The blunts are very hefty. The joints are very hefty.
If you catch me outside, just know it's monumental. First I smoke, then I rap, I like to keep it simple. Music and weed got me through everything I ever been through. Praying to God, but sometimes I move so simple. High as the heavens, down to earth when I post with you. 2 blunt toast with you. My whip's sick, plus there's so much I can gross with you. We smoke pounds, we don't smoke nickels.
My weed's sick because there's so much I can gross with you. This is a dope song, man. I like this.
Much I can gross with you. We smoke pounds, we don't smoke nickels. Bring more with you, too little. I made a big difference, plus all my blunts hitting.
The whole vibe of this video is dope. The song is dope. The master joints are dope. The Benz is dope. The bucket hats are dope. This is the vibe right here, man. The boom bap sound is dope. The beat is dope. The horns in the back are dope. Going crazy right now. Big shout out to my man. Elsie, what up, though? Rocky Fresh. That's nasty. That's nasty right there, man. That's nasty. Everything about that was good. I'm gonna go listen to that again. You know, that's the kind of song you ingest narcotics to, man. It is. It's very, you know, I really enjoyed the way Els also had kind of a light handed. He got the little rose look, the skinny, slim rose. My man Rocky Fresh came in with the currency flow, but he changed it up a little better than currency. The currency can get stagnant. Rocky kept it fresh. That was dope, man. That was dope. We chilling. Big shouts to 205 feels it. Yeah, we gonna go. That was nice, man. Big shouts to my man Els, my man Rocky Fresh. I gotta go 93 on that, man. It really was like chill in the cut, kind of grown person music. You know, like Dust Your Shoulders. They had the bucket caps on and the Benzes. Grown business going down, man. Big shouts to my man Els, Rocky Fresh. I enjoyed that. What y'all think of that, man? Drop your scores on the homie. I think we got one more song left for the night, and then we out skis, man. Been a great night of music, man. I gotta tell you, it's been a great night of music. Big shouts to the homie Lost Legacy coming through with the EP, Lost Legacy EP, and the new single, Doubted Me. My man does his thing. Really enjoyed Lost. That song Racks on Me is crazy, though. You gotta go peep that joint, man. Let's get to this last one of the night, my man Bravey. Big Bravey on the beat. Never know. Let's check him out.
Never know where I'm going. Be running without no motive. Be praying somebody show me the way. They don't know anymore about living.
Like that vocal.
Until we leave all this shit to decay. I don't know what I'm doing, but know that I'm going through it.
Okay.
Do this music.
Okay.
There I go. pressure on my shoulders to do something amazing. So now I gotta fit up.
Oh, okay. So we got the drums very, very loud in this. The drums are so loud in this song, and the way he was kind of the kind of vocalizing in the first part, it felt very. It had this kind of nice little hum to it, but now that we're getting into the verse, those drums, the sharpness, they're so sharp. I can't break through it.
Wait until I make what all these niggas been craving. Maybe this shit isn't safe. Maybe I should work for someone else's vision and wages. If I don't get my cheese, I'm just a rat in the race. I've been looking for myself, the world been trying to replace it. If I know how it would make you feel.
Ooh, I like that. I love that. That's sexy.
If I know that it was something real, I
like that. Let's go.
I've always found it.
Ooh, okay. Gravy.
So should I just away? Maybe I don't know. Never know where I'm going. Without no motive, I'm praying somebody show me the way. They don't know anymore about living, except we in it until we leave all this shit to decay. I don't know what I'm doing, but know that I'm going.
I like that. God damn, let's go.
There I go. There I go again, running from something, but I don't know when it's coming, so I can't hold it away. Never know where I'm going, but running without no motive and praying somebody. They don't know anymore about living, except we in it until we leave all this shit to decay. I don't know.
Shit, Gravy, what up though? That's nasty.
There I go again, running from something, but I don't know when it's coming, so I can't hold it away.
Wow. That's fantastic, man. That's fantastic, man. Gravy, never know. Woo!
I get paid to build beautiful things.
That's
pays
the
off
hell of a song in the night on, man. That's the last joint of the night. Went out with a bang tonight. Gravy with the Never Know joint. He had a little part in there where he was a little quiet. He did have a part in there where right when the song after the first hook, you go into the song, it started quiet, but he hit a spot that just it ran and it was smooth and it was silky. Oh yeah, that's nice, man. We're gonna end that one with a 96. That was fire. Like I said, it was that little like 5-second portion. I'm like, bro, I can't hear you. But then he moved out of that. The sing song, the layering, the harmonization that he found with those layers was fantastic, man. 95. Big shouts to everybody rocking with us tonight, man. Yeah, spiritual pop smoke vibe. 97 from the homie 205, who was a tough grader. Big shout out to everybody rocking with us tonight. Big shout out to the homie Lost Legacy EP. Big shout out to Gizmo, man. Dropped some good joints. Cav Raps, Prastonic, Johnny, my man 205, my man Bruce Wayne, Never. All the fans that rock with us tonight. Ashes in the Bill 4 second demigod status. Lost Legacy 704. Everybody fucking with your boy, man. I appreciate it, y'all. We will see y'all next week. I'm right here. Got another first listen for you next week. Same bad time, same bad channel. You know my name, man. It's your boy Bo. ESMR hour has now come to an end. I will see you next week. Peace, gods.